Try to tame a storm, but every look from you makes it hard to control. And shadows awake when darkness falls. I'll show the flame I got inside walls between us fade. Drag you far from time and space. To my world wild and so dangerous. Myself untamed. Let's test the limits, cause my secret's out. Everything that's wrong suddenly feels right. Let me come closer, I'll show you. Falling, falling through the night. Calling, calling for your light. Hiding what I feel, but you pull me near. Hold me close and never let it go. Now we're setting it on fire and we'll let it grow. We come alive, come alive, yeah we do it. And every time we do it right. I will tell you what I will do.
Hello, cutie pies. How's it going? Good morning. It's not morning. It's not even remotely close to morning. How is everybody on this fine Friday? I think I asked my mom how she was feeling on this fine Tuesday earlier. Little did I know it's not fucking Tuesday. Anyway, you can't see me. Hey guys, how's it going? How is everybody on this fine Friday evening? I hope you're all doing swimmingly. Does that make sense? Maybe. You're all doing swimmingly? You're all feeling swimming? I hope you're all swimming somewhere. Taro, thank you for being first. I appreciate you. How's it going? How's life? Yes. Today we're gonna continue with the Throne of Eros playthrough. Misa-cha, hello. Also, hello. It could be said so. I'm feeling swimming, yes. I'm glad. I mean, we're not doing Rafayel today, but if we were, hopefully you would feel swimminger. I will say, I did replay Rafayel's card today. It was a slow work day. What can I say? I was working from home, alright? It was in the background, God forbid. Anyway, I have more thoughts on Rafayel's card. I don't know, I guess now is a good time to go through them, maybe? Basically, I replayed it, and I kind of got my brain out of the, like, Queen, hello, welcome. Hey, Queen, how are you? Queen made me cry earlier. In a good way. So Tani was not under her desk at work playing lads. No. That wasn't happening. Hi, Rico, welcome. How's it going? How are you? You got a Caleb standee, let's go. Should I pull for Raph? I got Snow Apple Crow. If you have the means and the funds and you'd like to, then sure. Enjoy your Toji figure, Taro. I appreciate you. But no, I have some thoughts on Raph. Suspiciously specific denial. Well, I have to let everyone know that I'm not slacking off. It was just a very slow work day. People are still on holiday. So I have nothing to do. I just clocked in and I was like, alright, well, I'm here if you need me. I'm here if you need me. So I do have thoughts on the Raph card. I replayed it today, and I see the romanticness of it a little bit more, but I will say on Twitter, I felt vindicated. I was on Twitter, and I have to sit up straight today because I'm wearing tight pants. It's very uncomfortable, I can't breathe. But no, I played it again, and I can see the romance a little bit more now than I could when I played it for myself. When I played it for myself, I think I was so hyperfixated on how out of character he is, so I put that out of my mind. He's not even really that out of character. I have so many thoughts. Rafayel is kind of a yandere, and I think people don't, like, see it as much in the main story. And I have to also preface, please read the pinned message, no spoilers, in chat for main story, 4 stars. Zayne, Xavier, Sylus cards, nothing about that. I don't know anything. If you spoil it. I was gonna say something like way more violent, but I'm like, Tani, people might take that as like a credible threat. No, I was I don't even know if I'm allowed to say the thing I was gonna say. I'm not gonna say it. Anyway, if you spoil me, I will cry. OMG. I was... Should I just say what no, maybe I shouldn't. Well, okay, so basically, Also, Powerberry, again, I haven't played a lot of his cards, to be fair. Like, I'm not... I have to do a lads trivia quiz. I don't know. What was it? I was gonna say I'm gonna kill you. That's not what... It's not gonna happen. You'll get banned or timed out, is what was gonna happen. I have to hold myself back sometimes, because I have a very weird sense of humor. So I need to just, like, you know, not say things without thinking about them. But no, I think that, like, Raf has he has quite a yandere vibe, and people don't really, like, see it. So I think for me playing that card, I was like, oh, it's coming out. It's like coming out in a real way, that I just wasn't expecting necessarily. So I put it out of my mind, and I played his card again today, and I have to say I did enjoy it more. I did. I could see the romantic side of it. His Kindled is full-blown fucking yandere creep though, and full disclosure on a rewatch. No one's allowed to judge me because I don't judge you, alright? I was kind of into it. I was kind of into it. In a fictional sense, I wasn't mad at it. I wasn't mad at it at all. Listen, I kind of enjoyed it. I think I understood his, like, the context of it a little bit more. And I won't judge, I agree with you. Key gets me. Me and Key are on the same wavelength. I haven't read any of the World Underneaths, just to be crystal fucking clear. That's what I'm doing next week, just as a heads up, because it's being brought up now. So we are doing, I'm going all over the place, but I'm trying to keep up with chat too. But so we have the lads quiz coming up. I have realized that it's primarily about, like, main story lore, because I don't think Nate wants to do, like, card specific stuff just in case it spoils people, which I support. I have to double check that, but I think World Underneath and anecdotes and stuff are fair game. Now, I haven't read a single World Underneath, so I panic. So next week is going to be a whole lot of reading. So if you like my voice, next week's going to be a fucking field day for you. If you don't, I'm so sorry. I'm going to be reading a whole bunch. A whole bunch. So if you want story time with Tani next week as a stream set for you, if you don't, then, well, avoid me until January 17th. Also, you probably shouldn't be watching my streams, because, like, it's a lot of me talking. In fact, it's all me talking. 20 streams of my opinions. Sorry, guys. Well, why are you sorry? I like them, you know? I like them. Just Fiction had to add disclaimer for what? Yandere is hot, I won't judge. I kind of like it in fiction. In real life, it does freak me out, obviously. I don't want that in real life. In real life, restraining order, okay? Also, if I keep fiddling, my bra's very uncomfortable, okay? Okay. Okay? Okay. I don't know, I rewatched it and I did, okay, so speaking of Rafayel's card, initially, when I watched it, I didn't like it. I thought it was very out of character. On a rewatch, it's not that out of character for him. I think it's just a very different side of Rafayel that we're not used to. So, I do like it upon rewatch. My eyes have been opened. I'm kind of into how he's acting. I'm kind of into how he acts in that card, I have to be real with you. I like it. I like it, I do. Listen, there's something interesting about it. I have so, like, I think it's one of those cards where I'm gonna have to watch it, like, a couple more times before I'm like, okay, I have a firm opinion on this. But I liked it. I liked it on a rewatch. Caleb's, I think, first of all, I did not know that I was stun locked for 2 hours yesterday. I'm very sorry. I don't know how that happened. I didn't believe any of you until I watched it back and I was like, oh my god, I really was stuck there for 2 hours. I am so sorry. I will try not to do that today. My goal is to do 2 cards today. So while I'm yapping, actually, let me get you a poll. Who do we do today? Okay, Sylus. Xavier. Oh my god, everything I'm wearing is so tight today. I can't breathe. Okay, Sylus, Xavier, Zayne. Those are your options for today. It's not because I hate Raf and Caleb, we just did them already. So I'll give you 10 minutes to vote. Go nuts. Oh boy, Tani voice. I'm gonna be reading everything next week. So stay tuned. Most World Underneath fills in world details but doesn't spoil main story. Okay, well that's good then. I like that. In fiction, there are many possibilities. Very true. Also, hello, Rosie. How's it going? By the way, you didn't mention that you were an artist. Rosie's a really cool, really talented artist. I followed you on Instagram. Not in a creepy way. Sometimes I wonder, is it creepy if I follow people back? Well, like, you're very talented. I want to support. Very good artwork. IRL, I don't want anyone romantically, sexually, and yet here I am. So, yeah. Well, you know what? Anything's possible in fiction. That was still impressive. I don't know how that happened. Belle, hello, welcome. How's it going? But no, I like it on a rewatch. I think Rafayel's card is one that I'm gonna have to read a couple times to like get a firm opinion on. I see a lot of Tears of Ramiro obviously like being referenced in it, and I see a lot of. Granted, him and Caleb the only ones I've done. Caleb doesn't have a third myth yet, so we're yet to see if it comes up in his third myth. I do think that his third myth will be Adam and Eve adjacent, so we'll see if it like harkens back to this card whenever it comes out, and we'll see about these guys today. We'll see. I guess we can see like, is it similar to their third myths? I don't know, so we'll see. And just as a warning, if you're also new here, I ask a lot of rhetorical questions. It's very annoying. I know everyone's jumping to answer them. Don't, please. just let me figure things out for myself. Right, so plan. We're gonna do at least one card today. I'm not gonna get stun locked for 2 hours, and if I do, please tell me to move on. Please, just yell at me, for the love of God, because I can't be doing that again. I'm hoping that we can do 2 cards so we can start the main story tomorrow. That's my aim. My aim is that we do 2 cards today, 1 card tomorrow, and main story, some of it, half of it. And then Sunday we can do the other half of main story, and maybe the time lock key stuff, or like some world underneath stuff. That's my aim. We'll see how it goes. And then it's gonna be world underneath stuff until we finish them all, basically. So that's my plan. You're excited for main story? I'm excited too. I haven't seen anything yet, so I'm like, okay. I'm good. I like when I avoid spoilers, but then I'm like constantly anxious because I'm like, no one spoil it. No one spoil it. On God, no one say anything. Do you need to do time lock key as it comes out? Oh, I think you do need to do them every day, because I remember last time it didn't stack, and then you had to do... It didn't stack, the ghost, sorry. It didn't stack, and then you needed to use diamonds to, like, unlock the attempts. Yeah, so you gotta do it today. I sped through them today. But once they're unlocked, you can revisit them whenever you want, so... And they were pretty expensive, too. I think it was, like, 20 diamonds or something to, like, unlock it. But yeah. No, Raf... So, the Raf card, I did replay in the morning. It's got a lot of Tears of Ramiro callbacks, so that I think helps understand it a little bit more. He's lost his, like, playfulness entirely. I think that's the thing that's very jarring. If you like Raf for his playfulness, it's gone in that card. But he's very romantic in a very intense way. I think that's the best way to explain him in that card. So I have a lot of thoughts. I like it a bit more having rewatched it. But I think it's important then, like, going forward, because obviously I'm new to, like, the whole... I mean, I've been doing it for 9 months now. God. Good God, we've had a stream, baby! But I've been doing it for 9 months now, but, like, I'm still fairly new to the reacting stuff, and I'm, you know, I'm a neurodivergent person, and I happen to need a little bit more time to process stuff, so I might have, like, an initial take on something, and then rewatch it in my own time, and, like, decide, actually, I've changed my mind. So... if you're angry ever at my first take, give me a week, I'll probably change my mind. So, I don't know. I think it's just, it's important. Screen record if you can. I've been screen recording the fuck out of this chibi event, because it's cute as hell. So much stuff in the last ones, they're just gone now. Well, I have them, if you want them. I screen recorded them. I can send them to you. I can send them in the Discord if you want. I've got Zayne and Sylus's, like, entirely. I screen record everything, so if you need anything... from after Raf's birthday, you just let me know. I got you. Just remind me in Discord and I'll send it. Alright, so 9 months, congrats, thank you. I appreciate it. I can't believe I've been this consistent for that long. That's crazy. Right, should we get started? Well, let's see. Well, I haven't let you guys vote yet. Sylus is winning. Oh, Xavier and Zayne are like close though. Right now it looks like we're doing Sylus and Zayne. So if anyone wants Xavier, get your votes in. Get your votes in. I might end it soon so we can get started. 9 months, I know. Well, when did I start doing it consistent? I think my first like consistent stream was like beginning of April. So it's been like just about 9 months now. I'm not clicking for that long again, nor should you. I'm surprised you didn't get carpal tunnel. Whatever happens, happens. We'll let it be. I can end it now if we want. Oh, Xavier's creeping up in the polls. Xavier's creeping up the polls. He's overtaken Zayne. Oh. Oh. Oh, oh. Oh. Taro. I was like, wait, what happened? Wait, what did... Hold on, I'll fix it. Wait. Renee. Okay, I think you're fine. I think you're back. Did you hit it by accident? I think she hit it by accident. Release me. I think Tara hit it by accident. I was like, wait, what happened? No, you're fine. You're good. You're good. I was like, wait, did someone spoil something? I didn't do shit. What do you mean? Don't blame me. It says Taro timed out Renee for 600 seconds. Don't you blame me. I'm not responsible. I'm just hit. Luna, hi. How's it going? How's life? No worries, I played it cool. You played it so cool. Oh god. Enjoy your daily thingamaboober of an old water bottle. I need to clean my room also. Good lord. Bad. My first time out? Oh my god. By the way, whoever gets banned first gets a medal apparently. Because no one believes like I have it in me to ban someone. 10-minute timeout, that's harsh. Yeah, she didn't even do anything. Thank you for the sub, Rosie. That's really sweet of you. I appreciate you. Thank you. That's very kind of you. I'm glad you're enjoying your time here. Well, I hope you are. Unless the ads are just that annoying, in which case I get it. You can make Caleb explode now. That's fun. I appreciate it. You love it? Oh, thank you. I love having you here. I appreciate it. They changed how bans work. It fucks up the stream even when you unban them. Really? So I can't ban Simi anymore? Yeah, there we go. Blow him up. Let's go. If we couldn't kill him in the card, we can kill him in the stream. There we go. I see. Now I want to replay Caleb's on my own and like see how I feel about it. You know? I want to give it another shot. Oh, look at the little Rafifi's dancing. Oh, Xavier's winning, guys. God, he's like creeping. He's all the way up there. Wait, Taro, have you done Xavier yet? I have a feeling that might be how Renee got banned is I think Taro's spamming. What bothers me if they is if they don't give me any warning if I happen to click it, it just happens. Oh, okay. Is that how Renee got banned? Did I guess accurately? Yeah. See, I know what's going on behind the scenes. I got my brain locked in. No? Okay, interesting. Y'all, has that standard wish pull thing already started? I don't think so. I think these cards may need to be replayed after getting more information. I agree. And you know what? That's a good thing about this game in general is that there's a lot of replayability, which I really like. I'm so confused. Oh, when it started? I think it starts next week, maybe? The schedule's really confusing, to be honest. Dude, also, the house system fucking drains my battery. I played it for the first time today without having my iPad plugged in. Tell me why it takes 5% battery every minute. Like, you can only play it for 20 minutes. And then your shit's gonna die. Like, it's so battery draining. I didn't even realize my iPad just died and I was like, oh god, I need this for later. I don't know how I'm gonna play it. I have to give it up. Also, how are you guys so, like, unlocking the bathroom? I haven't unlocked the bathroom yet. Do I have to, like, invite all the guys over and, like, have an orgy? Like, what do I have to do? I don't understand. Your phone gets hot? How are you playing it on a phone? Okay, Xavier won. Sop wants Xavier. Okay. Okay. You've been doing the garden stuff? Yeah, I'm in the garden. I be gardening. But that's about it. I haven't bought a lot of stuff either, to be honest. I haven't watched it myself, but I can watch it for the first time with Tani, then I'll be locked in and yell at her to lock in. Well, if it's not gonna ruin your experience, then I'm happy to do so, but I listen, Taro is a mod, so she gets final say, alright? She has that much power over me. If she hasn't done a Xavier card and she'll be unhappy, then it won't if I'm actually watching. Okay. Hi, Evie, welcome. We haven't started yet. I'm just yapping. How's it going? How are you? Not to pull outing people, but yes. Well, I'm outing you. Maybe it doesn't, but I'm gonna tell everybody who voted. The wish pool doesn't start until the 12th. Oh. Okay. Interesting. So, yeah. Okay, so we got some time. You got some time to stack up some blue tickies. Oh, by the way, if you wanted to see the sketches I did on yesterday. No, the first. No. Yes, yesterday was the first. I'll show you. They're not very good. I don't know if they'll come across very clear, but these are the sketches I did. I think Sylus is my favorite. Oh my god, a hype train. Why? What happened? How does this happen? I don't understand. Okay, well, thank you for making Caleb Caleb looks busted, so just ignore him. But these are my sketches that I did. I think Sylus is my favorite by far. He looks cunty as fuck. I kind of ate. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not the one to like toot my own horn. I kind of ate with Sylus. I'm not gonna lie. You love the zayne? Thank you. See, I can only draw like this on paper. I really don't know how to do it on my iPad. I don't know. It's difficult. Rafi's little hood. I got his hood. But them's my drawings. I need to do some for today. My New Year's resolution is to do it every day. But guys, thank you for the hype train. You're very sweet. I appreciate it. My New Year's resolution is, even if I don't have the motivation to do stuff, I have to do it anyway. So that is my goal. So editing, drawing, streaming. I mean, streaming I never really struggle with, just getting my ass in this chair. But those are my goals. And also reading, even if it's manga, like I want to just read more. And also sleeping on time. Those are my goals. So, but thanks guys, I appreciate it. The iPad Apple Pencil tip is a weird hand feel. It really is. I don't like the feeling of drawing on glass. I just don't. I don't. Oh my god, for the sleep incentive. Thank you, Rosie. That's really sweet of you. Enjoy Silas's kissy face. I appreciate it. Thanks for the biddies. You know what? I'll add that to the PC fund. I appreciate it. Let's see. Apparently, I can update it myself. I didn't know that. There we go. You moved it along. Thank you. I appreciate you. Don't burn yourself out. I won't. I think the thing is, though, I'm too easygoing on myself sometimes, where I'm like, last year was I was very much in the mindset of like, don't burn myself out, like keep myself healthy. And so I didn't do anything. And to be honest, that feels way worse. So I'm trying to like get a good balance between, yes, not burning myself out, but doing stuff that I know is good for me. You know, like, I mean, when I say draw every day, I don't mean draw a full rendered piece every day. I mean like just a 2-minute sketch is more than enough. Like that's where I'm at. So that's kind of the thought process that I have. I don't know, but I appreciate it. No, definitely, I'll try not to burn myself out. But I think there's a balance between like not wanting to get burnt out and then like not doing anything, which I am guilty of that, where I'm like, no, I'm taking care of myself and I'm just sitting all day doing absolutely fucking nothing but doom scrolling. So I have to like push myself sometimes a little bit. There's a Matter iPad screen cover I use that makes it so much. Ooh, could you? Is it the paper-like one? Because see, I heard that they wear down the Apple tips really easily. So I don't know if I wanted that one. Is it good? If it doesn't wear down the Apple Pencil tip too bad, then I might get one. If you recommend it. Tani, can you give me words of encouragement right now, please? Yes. Well, I don't know what it is that you want to do, but you can do it. You know, you can do anything you put your mind to. I think that's like the most important thing I was ever told as a kid. Even if it seems impossible. That's kind of the mindset I have this year, is like, it doesn't matter if it seems impossible. Anytime someone says to me like, oh, that thing is impossible, my default answer now is for you. Maybe for you. Not for me. Maybe for you. And it makes me feel better. Because then people will like snap back at you and be like, no. And I'm like, well, then why is it impossible for me? You're a hater, you know? They haven't messed up my Apple Pencil at all. Okay. Well, you might have convinced me. You might have convinced me. I was supposed to do the card last night, but I was playing in my little house planting flowers and watching Xavier dance. I love the romantic dance with Xavier, I have to be honest. I've been making him boogie today, a little bit. Just a little bit. This sounds like something like Inktober. You could make and share prompts in Discord. Oh, I could! Well, I was doing that weekly for a while and then I kind of forgot. I could do that. I mean, yeah, we could like come up with a word or something every day. I'm sure I can pull a word out of my ass every day, you know? Can we do the writing one too? Yeah, I mean, I can just do like a word and then you can run with it. Okay, I'll work on something today. I haven't got that yet, and having patience is hard. How are people raising affinity with the boys in the house? I just follow that little together thing. You know, like the together panel where it's like, do this thing, do that thing. Raf, I'm like, I need to get the piano, a love seat, a fireplace, and a swing. And I just can't unlock them yet. I don't know how to do that. Do you have to buy stuff? I don't get it. I literally don't get how to do that. People have unlocked the showers and I'm like, what am I doing wrong, guys? Why am I failing? Why am I flopping? Okay, Xavier won, so I guess we will do Xavier first. Also, thank you for the hype train. I appreciate you guys. You're very, very sweet. That's very, very kind of you. Tani, show me what your comfort level thing says. It says it's not bound. It's like the one before that. It's gonna kill my battery. But I'll send you a picture later if that's okay. Because we're doing Xavier's card. I'm not doing main story until Sunday or Monday, I think. Start with your garden, plant everything you can, sing to the plants. Ooh, I haven't been doing that. I just kind of plant them and then leave. I should play the thingy, right? But my garden looks so nice. I don't want to take my plants out. I gave Sylus some flowers today and he said, thanks. And I was like, what? I don't get like a cute little cutscene? He just said, thanks. Bitch, I'm never giving you a flower again. The fuck? Plant more. Before someone tries having more than one hybrid. I tried that. I tried that and I was so pissed. Thank you for saying it. So, yeah, no one make the same stupid mistake I did. I thought, oh, I can get 2 hybridizers and do like a bunch. No, you can only do 1. It's really annoying. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. Alright. Oh god, there's too many sounds. There's too many sounds. Oh god, I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed. Shut up, Zayne. I'm overwhelmed. Alright, I'm good. I thought I was really smart and bought like 5 of them. No!
Well-designed book covers always catch my attention.
I'm so sorry. That sucks. Luckily, I only bought 1 and tried it. But I think you have to buy stuff to like raise affinity. Yeah, exactly. Why let you get 2 then? Unless it's a bug and they're trying to fix it. Also, I still need to do this journal thing. I haven't done that yet. I'm barely getting through this. I don't know how people are unlocking these. If we have time at the end, if we don't have time to do 2 cards, but we have time to do this and one of the 4 stars, I might do Rafayel's 4-star because I want to listen to it. I don't know anything about it yet. And it's literally killing me to not listen to it. But full disclosure, I have Raf and Sylus's right now. So next one I'm planning to get is Caleb. Since he's now number 3. And then Xavier probably, and then Zayne. So although Zayne is my favorite art-wise, I have to say this is my favorite card. Zayne, like the design of Zayne's is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. You haven't listened to any, right? None. At all. At all. Zayne, Raf, and Caleb are my fave. Art? Yes. I I like Raphael's. I feel like Zayne just has like the most symbolism that I can like dissect. Although Caleb's has a lot too. Caleb just has cum on his chest and I can't unsee it, alright? Listen, I'm just a girl. Also, if I sound really out of breath today, just full disclosure, I'm wearing very tight pants. Very tight pants, and I can't breathe. I'm being restricted in a weird way today. I usually wear like either full disclosure, either nothing, sweatpants or shorts. So I'm dying. Do you not want to change? I might just unbutton. You know what? I'm unbuttoning my belt. Hold on. But they look cute.
My eyes hurt.
You're not gonna see.
Who wants to rub them for me?
Huh? I'm not rubbing your damn eyeballs. Get out of my face. So Xavier won, right? Who was second? Let me see who was second. Xavier and taking off her belt like Raph should have done. See, I deliver at the very least. So if we have time, we'll do Xavier and Sylus. And Zayne can fucking wait. Okay, there's an ad. Well, sorry guys. You also unlocked only 2 so far? Okay.
It'd be perfect if someone discussed their thoughts on the book with me right now.
Why is he so annoyed? It'd be nice if someone... I'm the only one here, Rafayel. Like, can you just speak normally, sir? So we're just doing Xavier today. Dude, I was so jealous at how fast Brie got through everything yesterday. I was watching her go through the cards so quickly. I was like, oh, okay. So that's how I should be. Understood. Awesome. Got it. She just moved past it so easily. I was like, nah. Am I the only one who needs to process?
I hope today never ends.
Oh, man. You can only do so many 4 stars. They have it set up so you can... Okay, that's what I'm thinking. Because I saw that, like, with the daily tasks, you can only get 60 points a day or something. So it's really hard to get them. Tani delivers what Rafayel can't. We come as a package deal, you know? Wherever he fails, I'll pick up the slack. And he's good at most things, so, you know. So we gotta lock in if you want to do 2, exactly. Well, Raf's took me like 2 hours. Xavier, okay, listen. Xavier I'm more ambivalent towards, so I feel like I'll have less to say. Fair warning, I'll probably have less to say about him. Sylus, I feel like I'd have more to say. So, we'll see. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. I mean, if you decide that you don't want to do another card, but we have time, you want to do main story, I'm happy to do the main story. We'll play it by ear. It's there for 18 days still, so it'll be spread out. That's true. That's true. Yeah, 60 times, like, however many days are left. You get, like, 1,000 more points from today, so...
The twist at the end was unexpected.
God, he really wants to talk about this fucking book.
About
what fucking book are you reading, bro?
There's only one copy of this book. Wanna read it together?
He's getting on my nerves. He is. He's pissing me off. Right, so Xavier, let's do Xavier's card. I'm confused on scratch off. Oh, the event thing? I'll show you mine. And then Xavier. I promise. What's it here? So, okay, this is where mine were. So the way I did it is the way that Key, explained it. Is like, I did the... basically like this one, this one, this one, and this one. That's like the 4 that I go to. Is like... it's like if you make an X shape from the middle. I don't know if I'm explaining it very well, but... Can we get literally everything by the end in here? I don't think so. Maybe. Because how many are there at the top? It looks like there's 4. I don't think you can get everything. I don't know, actually. It would be nice if you could, because there's some nice rewards in here, to be honest. But yeah, no, Key sent some good pictures. But I would like to get the diamonds, at the very least, and like the bottles and energy. Actually, to be honest, everything in here but the gold is pretty good. How do you choose? It's his turn. No, you can pick yourself. That's an option, so you can pick that if you want to. Or you can just pick whichever one you want. You just tap the square and then you can just scratch it off. But I think there's only 4 pages, so maybe you can get you can get a lot, I think. Maybe. I don't know. The way I accidentally clicked them thinking I had to for a few rounds until I realized. I did click it for Raph and he gave me fucking nothing. and I was pissed. So, there's that. Alright, let's do Xavier's card, and then we can yap a little bit more. Let him choose. They can't give me plushies. You think they're better than me in probabilities? Hell no. Hell to the no. Alright, Xavier, let's see what your lightsaber is all about. We got his promise to do too, like damn. Huh, because of one mission, I somehow ended up as Xavier's special hostage. That's a problem for a different day. I don't have the facilities to unpack that one. Destiny weaves its puzzles with time as its pen. Okay. Okay. My biggest issue with this event is my impatience. Me too. Also, I'm overwhelmed somehow. Allure Galaxy Outer Rim
When time
something.
and space meet as opposing currents, the strangest vortexes form amongst the stars.
Make sure you get your drinks and snacks. Is Taro locked in? Taro! Have you got your snacks, child? Yes, perfect.
In legends known throughout the cosmic empire, the vortex is called the Interstellar Gate. Inside it, time and space no longer follow ordinary laws. Past, present, and future flow together as one.
What's this accent? I really like her accent. I want to say Italian, but I don't think I'm right. I have 3 snacks and a soda. Let's go. I got half a Pepsi. Let's go. Bad? No, I think it's nice. I like her voice. The Interstellar Gate opens to reshape time and chains of destiny will break. New hope will clear away the cosmic dust, and future's pages will part the mist. Okay, let me think about what Xavier's trope is. It's like star-crossed lovers. Literally. So, I wonder what it would be. Would it be that she's like the old one and like... Maybe he's not ancient in this timeline. They're like, it's like in every lifetime I will find you type vibe. So I don't know. I actually don't know how they could flip that in like a weird, dark, twisted way. So we'll see, I guess. We'll see. Am I excited? No. I don't want to know. Will it make me cry? Probably. I'm dreading Zayne's because I know Zayne's is gonna make me fucking cry like a baby. I stay crying at Zayne cards, and it's uncomfortable how much it makes. I'm glad we're doing that last. Okay. New hope will clear away the cosmic dust, and future's pages will part the mist. Those ancient verses echo in my mind. I motion for the scholar beside me to continue. With practiced ease, the scholar taps the holographic screen. A star map unfolds before us, and a red dot blinks on it.
The Interstellar Gate is more than a theoretical existence. This red dot, our current location.
I'm worried about the main story more than the banner making me cry. I don't know anything about the main story so far.
It's exactly where it will appear.
Other than Xavier and Rafayel, that's it. That's it.
If we can't find a method to control it,
Then we could see the future?
we can even shape it.
As the newly crowned Empress of the Cosmic Empire, my greatest obstacle is Grand Elder Sio. He has advised rulers since the old dynasty was established 300 years ago, and his power is only second to the throne. When the old dynasty's last emperor died, one era ended and a new one began. No longer a regent, Sio retreated to the Assembly of Elders. At least, that's the story told to the public. To be honest, even as the Empress, I often have to listen and abide by his will. I just had an idea and I have to write it down. I'm sorry, I just had an idea and I have to write it down. I'm trying to do this because I lose my ideas, otherwise I'm very sorry. I have to. I'm so sorry. Just give me a second. Just give me one. Okay. Sio has always opposed researching into the Interstellar Gate, and he meddles in many of my decisions as well. It's the ADHD, I'm sorry. Anytime I have like a good idea, I feel like I have to write it down quickly. If I can seize the Interstellar Gate's power, I might be able to rid myself of him.
Your Majesty, look!
It's a bird. I raise my head and follow the scholar's gesture the scholar's gesture to the window. In deep space's silence, an enormous vortex opens before us. Oh dear. So we're trying to get rid of CO. Okay, cool. Oh, Jesus. Black and golden swells flow. They twist together and surge outwards in endless waves. Unreal, indescribably strange. It's as if an ancient legend is slowly waking up from its long slumber. There's another violent tremor. The black and gold waves fuse into one and the interstellar gate... Oh, something. Contracts. The raging currents collapse and scatter into countless shimmering fragments.
The interstellar gate appears to be unstable. It can't stay open for long.
So traveling here was pointless. Before I order my party to retreat to Allure, a speck of light appears in the vortex's center. Something's crossing over from the other side. Oh god, he's an alien. A Slepen pod? How could such a thing emerge from the interstellar gate? The rest of the legend returns to my mind. Radiant stars shall sail from the interstellar gate, and the unknown forges the path ahead. The lost will find their homeland, and the empire shall endure forevermore. Do you reckon? Okay, here's my prediction, right? This is just gonna be the same Xavier. Just the same dude. This is just one of his many side quests that he ended up going on in his long-ass life. That's my theory, and that would be fucking crazy if it's right. Because I feel like every other guy has like an AU life. Xavier's just the same dude chilling throughout the entirety of time. So I have a feeling it's just the same guy. He just got lost and ended up in this AU and he's like, fuck me, there's another version of you? Jesus. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. The lost will find their homeland and the empire shall endure forevermore. Guards, lower the platform. Bring the pod aboard. I'll see what lies inside. I feel like me being British is good for this banner. You know? After dismissing my attendants, I slowly walk towards the Slepen pod resting on the platform. It's a model that was discontinued 200 years ago. I think I'm cooking. A thin layer of frost covers the transparent window and faintly reveals the face of a man inside. Oh no! He's hot! He lies quietly in the cramped pod. His body and mind have been sealed by time. After studying the pod structure, I press the button to open it. There's a soft sound and the hatch lifts. Cold white vapor rushes out. If I'm right again, I wrote this game, actually. Confirmed. I am a ghostwriter of this game. Absolutely correct. Oh, he breathing. Oh, he breathing. Are you done? Wake up. Aang, the world needs you. He sounds like Rafayel in his sleep. Fucking wheezing. Get this man an inhaler, stat! The death rattle, literally. The man remains unresponsive. Carefully examining him, I lean in. Hello! His features are reminiscent of a finely carved work of art. A profound serenity rests on his face. And beside his hand lies a sharp sword. It glimmers with a cold light. These engravings only appear on weapons belonging to the old royal family. I am shitting! Am I right? Now, only CO carries a ceremonial sword with this pattern. But who are you? A royal sword, an ancient Slepen pod. I closely study him and a single name bursts into my mind. If I'm right, isn't this Xavier? I'm gonna shit my pants! I don't think... Okay, we'll see. We'll see if I'm actually right. Before I get too excited. Isn't this Xavier the last crown prince of the old dynasty? According to the history textbooks... According to the history textbooks, Prince Xavier formed an expedition team to venture into deep space 300 years ago. He sought out the interstellar gate. If I'm fucking right and this is the same Xavier, I'm gonna shit my pants. But tragedy struck on the journey. Okay, the entire expedition died, their remains vanishing into the endless cosmos without a trace. Well, that's not what happened, right? The royal family lost its brightest heir, while the monarch had to say goodbye to his most beloved son. Soon after, grief consumed him and he died. Grand Elder Seo, a distant relative and close confidant of the monarch, declared himself a regent after the monarch's monarch's passing. The old dynasty fell and a new era began. Xavier and the age he belonged to became nothing more than history. Yet I never expected to find him here. He is a man that rumors and history thought had died. Oh, well, okay, well, they thought he died and he didn't, so maybe this is the same fucking guy. That's crazy. Someone connected to Seo. Could he be an unknown variable? Should I save him? Close and cast the pod back into space. Well, that's the bad ending. I'm gonna wake him up. Should we speedrun the bad ending? I'll let you guys pick. I'm doing a poll. Do we kill Xavier? Yes. No. Enjoy. Oh, I might get spoilers. Oh, true. Okay, fine. 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 Wake him up. I press the button for emergency resuscitation. The pod restores the temperature, oxygen, and carbon dioxide to safe levels. I'll wait for him to wake up. Minutes pass, one after another. The man inside doesn't stir. I'm gonna kiss him. Xavier, wake up. I reach out to check his breathing. It's fake. Faint. Getting some deja vu. Oh yeah, you guys fucking with me again. Or am I actually gonna get... Well, it's too late now. I move my fingers to his neck and check his pulse. His breathing and pulse haven't stabilized. Something's not right. Perform resuscitation. Use a medical robot for resuscitation. Oh. Well, listen. I'm gonna give him mouth to mouth. No, listen. Perform. Okay. Damn. I think for a moment before leaning down. One of my hands supports his neck. Are they doing it correctly? And the other tilts his chin back. His skin feels cold. My gaze traces the sharp line of his jaw before drifting to his soft, plump lips. Just say you want to fuck him and move on. Forgive me. I think he'll be fine. A pretty girl kissing you, I think he's fine. Well, no, that's not true. I pinch his nose so that no air will escape. Can I read? Is that something I can do? Can I just fucking read it? Then I lower my mouth towards his. There you go. Before I can continue, a cold arm presses against my neck. The pressure is weak, but the warning is obvious. He said, don't you fucking dare. Xavier opens his eyes.
Impudent.
And good morning. I move back and brush away the loose strands of hair from my face. What a shame. Don't overthink it. I only wanted to wake you up. He coldly stares at me and his hand grips the sword at his side. Noticing his movements, I shrug, smile, and pull out my firearm. If I were you, I'd set that blade down and politely thank the person who saved you. You've been in stasis for too long. You won't be able to fight me in your current condition. And if I wanted you to die, I would have killed you already. The air grows heavy with a certain emotion. He hesitates before using his long, thick, girthy sword to push himself up. He forces his weakened body to stand. Xavier, where are you going?
When you address royalty, you should follow proper etiquette.
Now who does he think he's talking to? I raise my eyebrow and cross my arms. Are you saying the Empress of the Cosmic Empire should honor a commoner? Xavier stops in his tracks, the sharpness in his eyes softening into confusion. His gaze drifts from my finely crafted gun to the state-of-the-art starship's interior that we stand in. Then it lands on the ancient Slepen pod.
What year is it?
It's the same guy, isn't it? Cosmic year 649. Your dynasty fell 300 years ago. You're no longer a prince, and the Empire is no longer the one you remember. He lowers his sword quietly. Seconds pass. It seems as though he believes me.
Escort me.
You wish. You woke up cold and hostile. I'm already starting to regret saving you.
That's not what I did. I have cryo-sickness because I spent too much time in the pod. I feel nauseous. Take me back to the Empire. I'm willing to...
Xavier's voice trails off and vanishes into the air before he can finish. His body suddenly loses all its strength and he falls towards me without warning. His cold face crashes into my neck. I try to steady him, but the impact pushes me back. The chair tips over. Xavier drags me down with him and we fall onto the floor.
Your Majesty, what happened?
On the ground, I push aside Xavier's tousled hair and let out a quiet sigh. Close the doors. What happened today, along with this man's existence, must be kept a secret. Instead of going back in time, he jumped forward. That's what I think, because he's still in, like, his arrogant prince mode. He's not, like, soft, sleepy man yet, so... Maybe this explains why the fuck he's sleepy all the time, too. The cryo sickness. I don't know, I'm cooking. A physical examination shows Xavier's body is mostly alright. The cryo sickness is real, so he needs time to recover. Yeah, Xavier's not a morning person. Do not wake him up. Uncertain of Xavier's true ties to Sio, I took the time to contemplate my next move. In the end, I decided to quietly bring him back to the Cosmic Empire. I know, he's giving Brat Tamer and I'm a little... Listen. I'm into it. I kind of love arrogant royal Xavier. I like this more. I do. I begin digging through the records related to the Lost Expedition team in search for any traces of the truth behind Xavier. The last transmission from the expedition reported heavy artillery fire after leaving the Allure Galaxy. The assailants were piloting the Empire's starships, and they used weapons only the Imperial military could possess. Who could command them and know the prince's exact route 300 years ago? Aside from the monarch, only Sio would have been capable of such a feat. I push open the door to a room. Sunlight spills across a blanket that forms the shape of a sleeping human. Xavier appears to be resting. If I can spark his thirst for revenge, he'd be the perfect weapon against Sio. I clear my throat a few times. He doesn't respond. Xavier. I pull back the blanket only to find pillows and clothes. Xavier is gone. What is this? Where is he?
Your Majesty, that gentleman said he doesn't like people near him and dismissed us. We don't know where he went.
Hi Ram, how's it going? Enjoy your Pepsi Max can. Welcome in. He rules the palace now?
The secretary said he was your favorite, so we didn't dare to upset him.
They said he's my favorite. Do they know me at all? He was my enemy up until yesterday. The fuck? My favorite? Does he have purple hair? Is he a 6-foot-tall Lemurian artist? If not, he is not my favorite. Thank you very much. Enjoy your luck, Ram. I appreciate you. Speechless, I turn my gaze to the secretary.
My apologies, Your Majesty. You told me to find an excuse to hide him, so I...
You told everyone we're fucking? Never mind, but this cannot happen again. Before the guards can track down Xavier, I return to my study to deal with the stack of royal decrees that require my signature. But when I open the door, I sense something is amiss. The royal decrees on my desk have been tampered with. My hand flies to the gun at my waist, yet before I can draw it, I'm pulled into the study.
Shh. Don't shout. It's me.
Exactly why I should shout. I swat Xavier's hand away and narrow my eyes. How did you get in here?
I walked in.
The guards let you stroll into my study?
Aren't I the Empress's favorite?
Ah! A man! in my room? Enough. Stop talking.
I was also told that I'm the first one.
Don't you dare say another word. I cover Xavier's mouth and pin him against the wall. Oh, we're pegging him again. Let's go. First the idle man and now this. Let's go, baby. Don't think you can distract me. Why were you going through my documents? Xavier doesn't struggle or flinch. He calmly removes my hand.
I was looking for the key to the archives.
What do you want to do there?
I wish to find something that benefits you.
Sorry, I can hear yelling. I was trying to figure out where it's coming from.
I assume the evidence against your greatest enemy, Grand Elder Sio, would be useful.
What are you talking about? I don't understand.
While I was resting, I heard you ask your secretary for records about my expedition. You studied every page that mentioned me or Sio. You kept me hidden in luxury, gave me the best physicians. You want me to be the blade that deals the fatal blow to your enemy.
Sorry, last time I heard yelling like that, my neighbor was getting robbed. So I'm just a little like, do I gotta call the police again or no? He's only been awake for a short time, yet he's gathered this much information. Perhaps he could actually be my sharpest weapon. I smile and speak softly. You're in a hurry to look for this evidence. You care about the mastermind behind the ambush as much as I do. Your silence is enough. Don't worry. If Sio was behind that attack, I promise justice will be served. Xavier catches my hand, steps forward, and pulls me close. Sorry, I missed all of that because I'm just give me 1 second and let me just look out the window. Just give me a second. Okay, I'm assuming it's my mom on the phone. That's my working theory. Oh no, I'm good. I'm good. It's just like, to be honest, I'm very lucky. My area is in the middle of buttfuck nowhere, so it's very safe. But like 4 years ago, I heard like really loud yelling, and I looked out the window, and I literally watched one of the people who live like near me, their house get broken into. So I had to call the police and like report it. It wasn't just me, like a bunch of people, because it's very uncommon, so everyone was calling the police and being like, come quickly, something's happening. So I'm just like a little bit like, okay, anytime I hear that, like loud talking, I'm like, okay, what's happening? But I think my mom's just on the phone. She's very excited. She's Indian. We talk loudly. Let me just see what was happening though, because I was kind of distracted. Okay. So he wants to help me. Because he knows I want to use him. Okay, interesting. He's only been awake for a short time, yet he's gathered this much information. Perhaps he could actually be my sharpest weapon. I smile and speak softly. You're in a hurry to look for this evidence. You care about the mastermind behind the ambush as much as I do. Your silence is enough. Don't worry. If Sio was behind that attack, I promise justice will be served. Xavier catches my hand, steps forward, and pulls me close. Okay, I'm back. I'm ready. He lowers his head, his warm breath brushing against my ear.
Is it justice that you seek for me? Or are you consumed by your hunger for power?
His deep voice, seemingly caressing my ear, almost feels like an intimate whisper. He's doing the voice I like, and it's making me feel things. It is. I meet his gaze, and my polite smile widens. Does it matter? When he was the crown prince, he knew how to weigh his priorities. I'm almost certain he'll give me the answer I desire.
If our goals align, that's enough.
Xavier, I'm feeling a little hungry. Take your pants off, sorry. Indeed, so let us cooperate. Oh no, I don't see it pinned. I do not. I'll find it. Hold on. Let me run the ad and I'll find it. Oh, you found it? Oh, thank you! Oh, Tara's the best. I give his hand a squeeze and end the test between us. Didn't you want to visit the archives? Come with me. I love this voice. I love it. It's good. It's 10 out of 10. Good stuff. You got it! The archives can be found in the west wing of the palace. It's the second room from the left along the gallery. Thank you for the floor plan. Records from 3 centuries ago are too fragile. They're sealed away in alloy preservation vaults and stored in a vacuum. The archives only have a massive curved display where scanned copies can be accessed. All the records are in the database. You can search for anything you want. Xavier presses a button and the display hums to life. His hand hovers above the table. Doubt and uncertainty flicker in his gaze as it flits between the screen and the table. What are you looking for?
The control panel.
It's a touch screen. Use your fingers. I slide my chair closer to him and pull up the military records in the database.
You have my thanks.
You have my welcome. What the fuck? Before I move my chair back, Xavier types in a few words. Royal Sky Guard. It's called the Imperial Division of Sky Security now.
Thank you.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Xavier is startled and quickly steps back from the display. Oh. Confused, I frown. Xavier points at the pop-up I have closed earlier.
Someone was calling you.
I can just imagine him going, what the fuck? Hi, Kelly, welcome. How's he going? I freeze before I realize he's referring to the archival assistant. My lips twitch as I look away. That's the archival assistant. It helps you quickly search through the records.
Oh. I appreciate the explanation.
I realize with painful clarity that 300 years isn't just a phrase. It's real. Shall I help you adjust to modern society later?
By later, do you mean...
Tonight. Xavier's ready to refuse, but after almost deleting the entire database, he reluctantly accepts my offer. Aww, poor Grandpa, he's confused. Grandpa's confused. Let's get you back to bed. What the fuck is an AI, said Grandpa. Man, I wish. I wish we were back there. I need to go back to the good old days. At night, a spacecraft quietly slips out of the palace and carries me and Xavier to a street with restaurants and stalls abound. As we arrive, I make it fly low and slow our speed so that Xavier can take in the scenery. The clock strikes the hour. Holograms shimmer to life around the square and theatre posters come into focus. Damn this blasted technology. Exactly.
The Royal Theatre shall present an epic of the era. The Lingering Sword will be premiering soon.
I love this version of his voice so much. This is like my favorite voice in the game, I have to be honest. Do you want to see it? I heard the cast is spectacular this time.
What is it about?
It focuses on a prince who seeks revenge against his uncle. I lean in and lower my voice as I tease him. Doesn't it remind you of what you plan to do? But unlike you, this prince is brooding and indecisive. He's kind and idealistic, and unfortunately it only leads to tragedy. I summarize the play's plot. Just a mad spoiler warning. Like, damn. When I finish, Xavier looks at me.
Do you admire that kind of person?
What kind? The fuck? Kind and idealistic, brooding and indecisive. Not brooding and indecisive, but kind and idealistic I like. Sure, yeah, I do. I respect those sorts of people. It takes real courage to stay true to yourself when fighting for power.
Yet his convictions destroyed him and everyone around him.
Xavier lowers his head. I wonder if he's thinking about who he used to be. Of course. Now choose a place to eat. This is the Empire's oldest, most famous hub for cuisine. It's been present long before I was born. Is this fucking Azure Square? I think this is just Xavier.
It's undergone significant changes.
You've been here before?
Yes. Back then, there was only an inn for travelers.
Now there's only an out. Xavier points to a towering restaurant in the distance.
Let's go with that.
Above it hangs a huge sign which reads Flavorful Satisfaction. It's the restaurant's name. Only then do I remember that this is the all-you-can-eat barbecue place. It sparked this area's food craze. I recall their famous tagline was something along the lines of, "We've been serving deliciousness for 300 years. It's so good that even the prince approves." Xavier, do their words ring true? As expected, all their slogans are fake.
They didn't lie about one thing. Their barbecue is excellent. However, they weren't exactly happy to see me at the time.
It's literally just him. He literally, like, I don't even think this is an AU. I think this is just Xavier accidentally fucked up his calculations and ended up in way in the future. Because if Phelos is like, I don't know, 900 years in the future from us, or from MC, this is like 1200 years in the future or some shit like that. We're in the year 3000, baby. He done miscalculated bad. There's an ad break, so I'm gonna pause. How's everybody doing? You guys alright? How's your life going? I kind of want to draw him getting startled by the AI. I think that's really cute. Xavier does not seem to be the right person to carry that sort of responsibility. I think, though, that, like, having read Lightseeker, and if you haven't read it, I'm not going to spoil it, but I'll chat about it, like, a little bit. But I think that, like, he was, when he was, like, pre-traveling, I think he was quite different. Like, in Lightseeker, he's very sure of himself. He's very, like, you know, he's quite assertive. He's quite, like, strong-willed. And he has, like, a big sense of responsibility, which is why he does the whole traveling thing in the beginning. But, I think in our timeline, he's just tired. So he's very, like, he's very soft. Yeah, he's very smart. He memorized star maps in Idle, and that requires math. I agree. Now he's stuck in the future forever. Well, we don't know that yet. Math is not his strongest subject. That might be true. He just doesn't like doing stuff like that. I think that's true. I mean, I think it's very clear he rejected the title of being the prince in favor of doing the more knightly kind of duties. So, I don't know. I think that's where I'm at, you know? I don't know. But I mean, I don't know. My working theory is this is Xavier, like normal main story Xavier who just fucked up his calculations. But I could be like all the way wrong. So, we don't know. Why?
The restaurant's owner found out who I was and begged me not to return.
Oh.
They said I ate too much. Making a profit was impossible for them.
What a glutton. Impossible. Xavier doesn't look like someone with a huge appetite. I don't believe you. Show me.
All right. I'll prove it to you.
Nah, guys who look like that, they can eat a lot. I don't know where it goes. There's something about, like, some men, they can just eat and be, like, the skinniest people known to man. Like, she said that body of yours is absurd. Xavier opens his palm to reveal a small golden bead. I also envy them.
I brought enough to cover the cost of our meal.
That's... I take a step and gently close his hand. 100 years ago, scholars discovered a planet on the edge of the Allure galaxy with gold mines. Their supply is inexhaustible. Xavier, you're in a different era. Gold isn't worth much anymore. He quietly slips the bead back into his pocket. Aww. Poor guy, man. He's trying his best. In the end, we entered the restaurant that served barbecue. Xavier ate with elegance for 2 hours without fucking hell! Without pause. With a knife and fork, he was slow yet steady. When time was up, he sat down his utensils and walked out. The restaurant's owner looked relieved. When I visited at a later date, I discovered that they shortened the dining limit to 1 hour and 30 minutes. God, I'm jealous, man. A month later, Xavier discovered something suspicious hidden among the endless deployment records. On the day of his ambush, several military starships had conveniently lost their warp logs due to radiation interference. Meanwhile, I combed through the medical records of past monarchs and found a discrepancy. In my royal bedchamber, I summoned Xavier and asked for a tray with intricate desserts. Are you frustrated that we still haven't found definitive evidence pointing to the culprit?
Not necessarily. At the very least, the truth isn't impossible to find. You can voice your thoughts if you'd like. To have a troubled expression on your face. Do you think I'm unaware that something's bothering you?
Damn, I can just summon him into my bed like that? Well, you are the Empress of the Galaxy. While you were reviewing the deployment logs, I checked your father's medical records. Sio regularly sent him tinctures during the time his health declined. The Grand Elder claimed they would improve his well-being.
You suspect Sio murdered my father.
I nod. Xavier's expression is icy. It's as though a cold wind has swept in to remove the last
I
trace
knew
of
about
warmth.
those endless power struggles long ago. I had many reasons to find the interstellar gate. One of them was to avoid witnessing them tear each other apart. I never thought the first victims would be my comrades.
The air is heavy with silence. Nothing moves in the bedchamber. Only a maid knocking on the door breaks the quietly brewing storm. Eat. I push the tray towards Xavier and dismiss the maid with a wave of my hand.
Did you have these made just for me?
This is a simple act of hospitality. I turn my head away. I'm the Empress. There's no need to coddle anyone. But if I admit this care is only for him, then the Secretary's words about my favorite might actually be realized.
Is that so?
I pick up the sourest candy on the plate and pop it into his mouth. Xavier swallows it without harboring any suspicions. The sour coating wipes away his cold expression at last. Bite it. The sour shell cracks to release sweet jam. It coats his tongue with relief. Sweetness comes after bitterness.
It wasn't bitter, though. It was sour.
That reminds me of the, that childhood snack Secret Times. That's like one of the cutest ones where he's like, this sour candy is really sour. I feel slightly annoyed. I try to comfort someone for the first time and he doesn't even flinch.
Are those words truly from your heart? Or is this one method the Empress uses to obtain loyalty?
Why would I use food to gain people's favor? I believe the road ahead doesn't have to be walked alone. We could be partners. After all, only you and I know how cold the throne is. Xavier falls silent. Then he picks up a pastry from the plate and holds it to my lips.
In that case, we'll walk the road ahead together.
I bite down without any hesitation before using his finger to wipe the cream from the corner of my mouth. So what's your next move?
Strike first to make Sio expose himself.
With his diluted bloodline and lack of succession rights, Sio obsessively clings to his reputation. We'll give him a taste of his own medicine and ensure his screams are recorded in history forever. That's Xavier's goal. After our discussion, we reached an argument. On Sio's birthday, we would deliver a gift he'd never forget. On his birthday? Damn. They're ruthless. Not the birthday. MC's flirting game. She's like got balls of steel in these cards.
To our most esteemed Grand Elder Sio. Without him, the Empire could never have preserved its former glory.
May your life be like the finest wine as it grows richer with every passing year.
What the fuck? What the fuck kind of intonation is that? Okay, anyway.
Your blessings today will forever remain in my heart.
At the banquet, Sio glows with pride. His hair is snow white, yet his voice carries strength. After exchanging pleasantries, he takes his seat. He directs a mirthful gaze towards me.
I heard your majesty has met with scholars to review research pertaining to the interstellar gate. The Empire's finances are already strained. We shouldn't waste resources on such matters.
Does the Grand Elder oppose it so strongly because of Xavier? It makes sense considering he's the crown prince who vanished while exploring the interstellar gate. Infold just picks random people from the streets to voice these NPCs, I swear. I mean, look, maybe they're like new to the I can't judge, I'm not a voice actor, but you know. Sometimes they do be making me giggle. Sometimes I wonder, like, what instructions were you given for this? We couldn't do a second take? Like, what's happening? What are we doing? Co freezes, then a wave of grief spreads across his face.
Precisely. He was so gifted and principled. If only he were still with us. Alas.
I suppose I chose the perfect gift for your birthday then. I tap my goblet and the banquet hall slowly falls silent. Grand Elder, look! Who's that? The doors open. Almost all the lights dim as spotlights from the ceiling converge on the red carpet. Now you made me sad. No, I'm sorry, that could be true, and if it is, I'm sorry for speaking ill of them. It's probably like, either English isn't their first language, or it's like, just their first gig. You know, maybe, I don't know. Listen, sometimes it's a little funky. It's a little funky. It is. But they're doing their best. And that's, it is funny though. I'm gonna laugh. It's a little bit funny. You know? I gotta be honest. The doors open. Almost all the lights dim as spotlights from the ceiling converge on the red carpet. Hey bitches! Under the dazzling glow, Xavier slowly steps forward. His gaze is cold and clear, and the sword at his waist glints coldly. Well, actually, you know what I've Actually, no, I guess Caleb had his. I was gonna say none of them have an evil. But Caleb has an evil. Raph doesn't have an evil. He has something going on, but it's not an evil. Curious. I can't remember the card. Someone pronounced knife with a K. Knife. I fuck with that. Listen, I do that too sometimes. Under the dazzling glow, Xavier slowly steps forward. His gaze is cold and clear, and the sword at his waist glints coldly. Everyone freezes and holds their breath. The only sounds present are the ticking clock and his sharp footsteps. Each one is like a bullet being loaded. Xavier stops before the Grand Elder.
It's been a long time, Uncle.
Onk. Sio's eyes widen. He remains where he is.
It seems my uncle has forgotten my face.
I'm surprised that I got his name right. Because I was thinking, is it Sio or Sio? I got a 50-50 chance and I got it right. Thank you. Xavier isn't dead. He was pulled into the interstellar gate. When we found him, he'd been in a sleeping pod for 300 years. The room's chillingly silent. My passionate announcement doesn't receive a response.
I guess I've arrived at an inopportune time.
Not at all. How could you say that?
So damn, how old is Sio? He must be like 700 years old. Cause like, he's still kicking and it's been 300 years since Xavier disappeared, so he must be old as fuck.
I'm simply overwhelmed. This is the greatest surprise. Why, it's the best gift in the world.
Me when I lie. It's the best gift in the world! With everyone's attention on him, Sio steps forward with glistening eyes and embraces Xavier. But the muscles in his cheeks never relax. I can't help but wonder how hard he's clenching his teeth. The guest's confusion turns into exhilaration. The applause crashes like unending waves against a shore. The first step of our plan is complete. As for the second... Every year, Sio's birthday banquet includes several members of the press. Seeing the spectacle, they eagerly navigate through the guests and urge Xavier to tell his story of returning from the interstellar gate.
I led an expedition team to seek the legendary interstellar gate 300 years ago. After departing, we stopped to resupply on a planet that's a loyal subject to the Empire. There we were ambushed. Dozens of starships descended on us in a coordinated strike.
His voice is gonna make me fall asleep.
In the end, every member of my expedition perished.
Okay.
The cosmos swallowed their bodies.
So it isn't our Xavier. Right? Because Jeremiah's still kicking.
By sheer luck, the gate opened before me. I was pulled inside and survived.
Xavier looks at Theo.
Those who ambushed us flew Imperial starships, and their weapons belonged to the Empire's military. Tell me, Uncle, who sent them?
The Grand Elder is momentarily speechless. The reporters notice the tension between them and whisper amongst themselves. Telling a traumatic story, Tani sleeping. Dude, I listened to his voice for secret times to fall asleep, okay? I've Pavloved myself. Hi, Via, welcome. How's it going? Enjoy. Yes, please don't get spoiled. But thank you, I appreciate the lurk. It's very sweet of you. Very, very sweet of you. The Grand Elder is momentarily speechless. The reporters notice the tension between them and whisper amongst themselves. Everyone, it's getting late. Let's bring the banquet to a close. I end the event at the perfect moment and let doubts and suspicions simmer in the hearts of the guests. I'm seeding doubt. I'm stirring the pot, as the kids say. After the banquet, Xavier and I return to the palace. I already sent people to spread rumors. In 2 days, conspiracy theories will roam the streets. I look out the window. At the palace gates, guards are escorting several reporters. Do you think Theo left behind any evidence?
As far as he's concerned, my death was guaranteed. Why risk drawing attention by wiping the records? Doing nothing would be safer.
His calm expression remains as if he's speaking about someone else. I've been wanting to ask you, how did you survive the ambush, and how did you enter the interstellar gate?
At the last moment, someone helped me. They led me away from certain death and gave me a chance to live.
Who was it?
I'm still looking. I never saw their face, so their assistance was done with silent signals. If I see the same handwriting again, I might recognize it.
I suddenly recall Xavier flipping through the old handwritten files back in the archives. He must have been searching for a trace of the person who saved him. Well, aren't you loyal?
Without that person, I wouldn't be here.
A weight as heavy as stone settles in my heart. Have you found them yet?
Almost.
Don't forget, I was the one who pulled you out of Deepspace. Half the credit's mine. Xavier reaches out. His slender fingers brush against my cheek and slide behind my ear. Oh, okay.
Of course. I couldn't have survived without you.
A cool touch graces my neck as the necklace settles against my collarbone. Its gleaming gemstone is reminiscent of a fallen star. Xavier gently sweeps my hair aside, his knuckles grazing my nape. He fastens the clasp. He's smooth as shit, dude.
It suits you better than I had imagined.
I glance at the long sword on his hip. The jewel on its hilt is gone.
I had a necklace made, and this Celeste tiding was set into it.
That gemstone represents your status as a prince, yet you're giving it to me?
I'm no longer a prince. Now it's only a keepsake that's accompanied me for years. The necklace has nothing to do with our agreement. It's simply a gift from my partner.
Hi Charlotte, how's it going? How are you? I'm doing good. Xavier's voice is sending me to sleep, and he's not making me blush at all. Not even a little bit. Not even a tiny bit. How are you doing today? Moonlight spills across Xavier's face. For a moment, his eyes shine as brightly as the Sylus tiding. I touch the jewel that rests against my chest. It's still warm from his touch, and my heart races. It's beautiful. I accept your gift. I lower my head to look at the necklace. It's cool to the touch, smooth, and has a unique design. Wait, where did you get the money to hire a designer?
300 years ago, I funded several institutes as they researched the interstellar gate. Now that I've been revived, they honored the contracts and paid me back.
Oh, that's nice.
I was one of the founders.
I won't say you're unable to adapt to modern society again. You got Raphael's wish, let's go! Let's freaking go! The ambush involving Xavier and his expedition sparked rumors. There were whispers of betrayals and lies. In time, suspicion turned to Theo. He could no longer sit still. One day, our informants reported that CO set off with his confidants. They were heading to the site where Xavier was ambushed. In our spacecraft, Xavier and I followed them. We watched the Grand Elder's spaceship veer towards an abandoned military base. The control room has a recorder that captured voices in various military operations. Even though it's been shut down, the data can still be recovered. That must be CO's target. Xavier nods and places a small communication device into my ear.
Contact me if anything happens, and be careful.
He slips out the vessel, using the base's shadow for cover. Infold. He intercepts CO at the front gate.
Good morning, Uncle.
Xavier, what are you doing here?
He's such a little shit. Good morning, Uncle. He's so stupid. Good morning, Unc. How are you unking today? You unking well?
I'm here for the same reason you are.
Oh yeah? And what's that? During their exchange, I pilot the spacecraft to circle CO and land in front of the control room. The dome is draped with web-like cables, and the screens that once glowed now sit as blank black glass. A thick layer of dust coats the main console, but the recorder remains intact. I restore the emergency power supply and attempt to log in, but the system denies my access. The base was decommissioned too early. My credentials were never entered. I'll have to remove the recorder and decode it later. On the recorder's cold casing, I notice a hidden groove. It matches my necklace's Sylus tiding. Oh, he's smart! In my ear, the confrontation between Xavier and CO comes through over the communication device. Oh.
Out of all the places you could visit, you chose this one, Uncle? Aren't you worried about getting your hands dirty?
There's only dust. It shouldn't be difficult to sweep away.
A mocking laugh resounds. Xavier's voice melts into the night. Cold, sharp, it's akin to the shining light on the edge of a sword.
When I was a child, you brought me to this planet. Back then it was a royal hunting ground. Manticores were present as far as the eye could see.
My dear nephew, are you still bitter about how I accidentally left you here? I remember those monsters almost tore you apart. I'm sorry. I was the one at fault back then. I didn't properly take care of you.
Your apology is late.
Dark scheming Xavier makes my knees weak. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, this is helping his case. I'm remembering why he was number 3 for so long.
I'm curious. Are you trying to sweep away dust? Or me?
Trying to off a kid? More common than you'd think for a royal family, to be frank. Dude, I always think about those, there was like 2 princes in English history who were like locked in a tower until they died. Literally, that story lives like in my brain constantly. Like, how could you do that to 2 kids? That's so fucked. Anyway, more common than you'd think. Always an uncle trying to kill a kid for some reason, you know? So he's climbing back up the ranks, good to know. It's the heir and the spare for a reason, yeah. Accidents happening to kids all the time. It's a sad, sick world when you're willing to kill a kid to get some clout, you know? I'm curious. Oh, that's him, sorry. My bad. My bad.
It's a shame you were fortunate. You survived.
Damn, not it's a shame.
Maybe I've been luckier than you ever since I was born.
Xavier!
The little lip swipe, shut the He said, ah! It's fine, I'm normal. I'm okay, it's cool. Bloodline's always been a thorn in CO's side. He spent half his life pulling it out, only for Xavier to drive it deep into his bones again. And that's what he's gonna be doing to me later. Thank you very much. Shout out to him. I wish I could see the Grand Elder's expression. It must be priceless. Xavier, you're wicked.
Indeed.
I have the recorder, so I'll be leaving first. Keep him busy.
You're in a different era, Xavier. You have nothing.
You're thinking of Richard III for the two young boys, right, in Shakespeare. I thought it was a real story. If I'm gonna find out it's not a real story, hold on. Princes in England, Princes in the Tower. The mystery of the fate of the deposed King Edward V of England and his younger brother Prince Richard of Shrewsbury, Duke of York, heirs to the throne of King Edward IV of England. The brothers were the only sons of the king by his queen Elizabeth Woodville, living at the time of their father's death in 1483. Aged 12 and 9 years old respectively, they were lodged in the Tower of London by their paternal uncle and England's regent, Richard, Duke of Gloucester, in preparation for Edward V's forthcoming coronation. Before the young king's coronation, however, he and his brother were declared illegitimate by Parliament. Gloucester ascended the throne as Richard III. So they were like, it's a real story of two young kids who were, one of them was going to become the king, and the other one would have become the king had he died. And their uncle locked him in a tower and killed him. Which is very sad. Yeah, that was a real one. Shakespeare did historical biographies as well as things like Midsummer Night. Yeah, I think so. Maybe it did inspire a play. I mean, it's 1483. I'm sure that was, yeah, around then. I don't know when Shakespeare was at. Long time ago.
For 3 centuries, I've eliminated your supporters. They went to their graves and never knew why.
Is he stupid? Why are you saying all this out loud? I detached the recorder and returned to the spacecraft. Taking off, I look back at Xavier. From here, I can't read his expression.
You have 1 foot in the grave, yet no crown sits on your head.
Get him.
You're the one who has nothing.
Get him! The sky grows dark, clouds hang low, and the broken walls and bare rebar groan in the wind. As if echoing an omen, my spacecraft's alarm blares. Several unidentified starships are closing in. Something's not right. CO's reinforcements are here. We need to move.
Take the recorder and head back first.
I grit my teeth. Leaving a partner behind to be a target of firepower, that's not how I operate. Luna, I was literally thinking, where's Luna to get the oldies? Where is she? Where is she? We need the old person hater. I pilot my spacecraft directly into their line of sight. As expected, they turn and unleash a storm of fire on me. I can't use the original route. I need to find another path. Amidst the violent turbulence, I remember the place where Xavier found the interstellar gate. It's inside this restricted zone. I can only hope the gate that once saved him will shield me.
Why would you expose yourself like this?
Who would abandon their partner? The comm signal weakens. At last I dive into the restricted zone and it cuts out. An unstoppable pull seizes my vessel. That breathtaking sight returns before my eyes. Whoa. Gold and black entwine like dancers at a grand ball as their skirts flare. Colors spin towards the vortex's center. The spacecraft's power supply dies and I'm dragged helplessly into the vortex. Wish me luck, Xavier. The violent tremors tear my mind apart. I can't withstand the impact and lose consciousness. When I open my eyes, that familiar starlight's gone. A formless void surrounds me. Am I inside the gate? The sight before me defies human understanding and breaks the laws of physics. Glowing strands made of gravitational forces weave together, forming countless shifting quadrilaterals. They're entangled in endless fields. Time and space twist like mirrored fragments in a kaleidoscope. They bend, fold, swirl, and swell. The fields look like stacked screens, and inside each one is a flickering fragment of someone's life. Space-time isn't bound by any laws here. Past, present, and future have merged into one. The Imperial scholars were correct. Weightless, I drift aimlessly. I don't have any sense of direction, but then a single speck of starlight pierces the dim void. Is that the Sylus tiding from Xavier's sword? When I look down, the gemstone is still hanging from my necklace. I glide toward the shining field, only to be stopped by the crisscrossing strands of gravity. In the distance stands a desolate forest. A boy grips a long sword.
Who sent you?
Once I cut off your head and deliver it to my client, you'll know.
A tongue that can't even flap properly doesn't deserve to stay in your mouth.
Get his ass. In the gloomy forest, only towering trees and I bear witness to the brutal clash. He wipes away the mixture of sweat and blood from his face. It takes 3 attempts before his trembling hands pull out his sword from the assassin's corpse. The boy scrubs the blade against thick bushes to clean it. Suddenly, the Sylus tiding trembles and the sword shudders in his hand.
Who's there?
He turns his head towards me and I recognize that clear, piercing gaze. It's Xavier.
A figment of my imagination.
Is that baby Xavier? He had to kill someone. The sword stops moving. We aren't in the same time nor the same dimension. Meeting each other is impossible. This is a crazy time for an ad break. It's a crazy time for an ad break. I guess though, you know what, as a prince, yeah, people would be trying to kill him. That it's you know what, it's like a weird unfortunate thing where like you have so much luxury and so much like going for you, but at the same time there are people who will do like unspeakable things for power, and a kid unfortunately is a very easy target for those evil people. So it's like a weird thing of like, you know, you feel bad for them. You're like, oh, you have such a good life, how could you have any problems? And then here's a fucking annoying person who's like coming to kill you. But yeah, they probably do all have to learn self-defense. They probably all do have to learn how to, you know, look after themselves in that way, and that's very sad. Hi Anton, welcome, how's it going? You got a ghetto lookup figure. It's from Jujutsu Kaisen. He's very cute. It's a very cute figure. Evie, thank you for your daily thing about Boober. Enjoy your Ruby and Zoe side. The fact that he had to do that and was capable of doing that as a kid. He sounds like a little kid too. Also, Key, thank you for being second, and thank you for redeeming your daily thing, Boober. You have a ghetto figure. The ghetto is very popular today. The sword stops moving. We aren't in the same time nor the same dimension. Meeting each other is impossible. No, thank you. Thank you for being here. Rosie, thank you for being third. I appreciate it. The boy drags his small, weary body away. He's no different from a lone leaf carried farther away by the wind. Oh. A faint glow pulls my attention downward. My Sylus tiding is flickering. I was thinking like preteen. Yeah, maybe like 10, 11. Like little tiny little baby. Not like baby, but like the kids at that age are still so small. Are you trying to tell me something? As if it understands me, the gemstone pulls me towards another field. Damn! I follow the Sylus tiding and travel through the scattered moments of Xavier's life. His past, his present, perhaps even his future, vast as the stars themselves, they're scattered across the galaxy. Blinding fire rushes in and I spot a distinct field. Explosions shake the entire— She's gonna be the one who saves him, isn't she? That's crazy. Explosions shake the entire space station. The heavy barrage tears into it like a beast that leaves only steel bones. This was 300 years ago. The day Xavier's expedition was attacked. From the gravitational strings, I see Xavier. Flames burn his clothes and torn fabric sticks to bleeding wounds. Metal shards cut his cheek. Xavier! Stay calm. This already happened. I'm only a bystander. Xavier will be alright. He said someone helped him escape so he could reach the interstellar gate. I try to calm my heart while keeping Xavier in my line of sight. The last surviving expedition member is scared and crying.
Captain, are we going to die here?
Is that Jeremiah? Xavier steps over the body, shields him, and fires decisively at the assassin heading straight for them.
Stay focused.
I search frantically, but I don't see any assistance. There isn't a silent signal. Then I notice a gun's barrel hidden in the corner. It's aimed at Xavier's heart. I'm tapping! Xavier, behind you! I pound against the gravitational strings in an attempt to break through. Even the smallest noise might be enough to get Xavier's attention. The gravitational strings are tied to everything in the field. My strikes make them shake. Xavier hears them and turns around. My efforts save him. The bullet that should have hit his heart only grazes his coat and buries itself in the wall. The second bullet cuts through the smoke and pierces the last remaining expedition member. No!
Captain!
I'm sorry. I cut him off and he's dying. I'm so sorry.
Captain! Run!
The expedition team member falls. Aside from me, there's no one who could help him. Aside from me. In the firelight, Xavier fires his last round. Tossing the gun, he pulls out the weapon he has left. His sword. The necklace tugs me. The Sylus tidings light grows brighter, and Xavier's sword trembles with it.
It's you. Again?
Again? His gaze sweeps through the space station. Oh, because of the kid! Then seemingly pulled by the gemstone, he finds my location in the field.
Over 10 years ago, when I was in the forest, you were watching me. And now you've seen me at my worst again.
It was us! Closed time loop for real. This is some Tenet shit, bro. Simi, hello, welcome. How's it going? I finally realize where fate's been leading me. I'm an observer and a participant, standing at the edge while also being at the center. Fate is like a Mobius strip, a Klein bottle. There's no beginning, ending, inside or outside. They present me and him in the past. We're bound by one Sylus tiding that spans space and time. You're his celestial angel? I cut him off and he's dying.
At the last moment, someone helped me. They led me away from certain death and gave me a chance to live. I never saw their face, so their assistance was done with silent signals. Without that person, I wouldn't be here.
Imagine what it's like from his perspective. She's like a guardian angel. She literally is, though.
Almost.
Dude, what if we all have that in real life? Can you imagine? Like, there's just someone who's, like, floating through deep space who's, like, helping you. You know, like, every time something weird happens... I don't know if you guys get this. I get, like, a lot of weird coincidences and stuff like that happen. And sometimes I'm like, how the fuck did that happen? Do you ever think, like, what if there is, like, somebody just, like, gently, like, poking you into the right direction? Because, I mean, like, the way I started, like, streaming even is such an insane, like, weird domino effect of things. I'm your deep space angel. You can be in my deep space if you want. Just saying. Don't forget, I was the one who pulled you out of deep space.
Of course. I couldn't have survived without you.
Literally. Quite literally. I call it luck. It's why luck was personified as a god in most cultures. That's true. Lady Luck. How do you like the card so far? To be honest, I do like it. I like it a lot so far. I'm glad it's not, so far it's not, it's dark, but it's not, it's still enjoyable. I have to say, it's not as dark as the others, and I'm happy about that. I needed that. I needed that win. The words Xavier once said are like a key. Now they've slid into the lock called truth. He realized that I saved him, but it wasn't the me from his own time. I need to help Xavier leave this place. It's not baby sister level yet. Not yet. I want to reread Caleb's card and just see if I have like a different view of it. After the initial huh? You know? Because the initial huh was crazy. To be honest. It's not, it's definitely not baby sister level. There's some stuff like, is sensed known things that I literally couldn't have known or guessed anticipated. I am like that too. I have a very strong intuition, and I don't know like how, but my mom's like that too. My mom is really like odd with that, where she, like, I'll think something and she'll say it out loud, and I'm like, are you in my brain? I drift outside the field and explore the space station structure. Then I find a route where an ambush hasn't been set up. I tug on the gravitational strings, which move the tip of his sword. I guide Xavier towards a safe path. like a badass. Artillery slams into the starship. Akin to crimson scars, cracks spread across its hull. With my guidance, Xavier reaches the isolation chamber. The starship's only sleeping pod is here. Once the interstellar gate opens, he has to launch the pod and send it inside. They've done a really good job of, like, storytelling, for sure. This is the clearest one so far.
I still don't know who you are. Are you a human?
I'm an alien. I grip the gemstone and tug on the gravitational strings to say yes.
So all you can control is this gemstone?
Xavier pauses. Then he approaches the sand table and holds his sword above it.
Write out your message for me.
Pulling the gravitational strings does leave marks on the sand table, but they don't bend in the way I want them to. In the end, I only managed to scroll out 2 crooked words. Gate, hurry.
Your handwriting. It can be a new form of art.
No way he's flirting. This is the most Libra man bullshit I've ever seen in my life. No way he's flirting with a disembodied ghost. Like, please be serious for 1 second. Come on! He has the time to mock me? I protest by writing a giant X. Xavier looks at it and laughs. It's genuine, and I'm reminded of the dawn on a wintry day. My tension and fear quietly fade. The isolation chamber shudders, and the interstellar gate's vortex appears. I shake the sword to signal that Xavier must leave.
We will meet again. I'll find you. It doesn't matter how long it takes.
Oh, you bitch. I'm gonna start crying. There's no way I want to start crying over Xavier. Anton, thank you for the 3-stream streak. I appreciate you. His laugh is like the dawn on a wintry day. Not only is that accurate, but damn is MC Smitten. Sure is. I agree also. It def has those fairy tale legend vibes. Like I can picture this one being told by bards. I agree. The Slepen pod door closes and seals itself. When the countdown ends, it's launched towards the interstellar gate. The destroyed starship has used the last of its energy, and it floats into the darkness of deep space. I turn back and see a blinding flash at the interstellar gate's center. Fields begin to shake and the gravitational strings flicker in and out. Fragmented time shines bright and dims. Is the gate collapsing? What's happening? The necklace on my chest trembles violently. It pulls on my neck. Is it because of the Sylus tiding? Maybe even the interstellar gate, free from human logic, won't allow the same object to exist in the past and present. The collapsing force pushes me. It's as if countless invisible hands are trying to drive me out. Xavier, we'll see each other in 300 years. Wait, that's really cute. A flash as bright as daylight swallows my vision. When I open my eyes again, the interstellar gate has cast me back into space. Similar to how I was prior to entering it, I'm in my spacecraft. My hands grip the controls. I'm far away from the restricted zone, and the enemies who chased me have disappeared without a trace. What year is it now? What if I'm like Xavier? Was I thrown into an era that isn't mine? I stop wasting time and race to the Empire's border. The border starport looks the same. I let out a sigh of relief. But for some reason, it's strangely empty. Cloudwell Starport is the Empire's largest starport on the border, yet there isn't a single merchant spaceship or caravan in sight. Did something happen? I land and leave my spacecraft. I've only taken a step when guards surround me. Wearing a look of concern, Zio emerges from the crowd.
Your Majesty, your absence during these past few days was worrying.
I only went out for a short trip. You don't need to make a fuss, Grand Elder. Zio shakes his head. Exasperated, he looks at me as if I were a spoiled heiress.
Your Imperial Guard captain gave us a confession. Before your disappearance, the last person to see you was Xavier. He stayed in the palace, seduced you, and manipulated you. He wanted to drive a wedge between you and the Assembly of Elders.
I mean, he did seduce me, but I don't know about the rest of it. Where's Xavier?
Xavier is wanted for putting the Empress in danger. His whereabouts are unknown.
CEO talks like a millennial YouTuber. That's crazy, and why is it so accurate? What the fuck? Xavier's wanted for putting the Empress in danger. That's fucking crazy. Seduced me with all-you-can-eat barbecue. I like how much he can eat. I like how good he is at eating. You fill in the blanks. Using his words, I slowly pieced together what I missed. Xavier and CEO had already clashed at the military base. Any pretense of peace vanished. After I entered the Interstellar Gate, the Empire had no leader, so CEO declared himself the regent just as he did 300 years ago. Hey yo. Come with me to the all-you-can-eat Long John's crazy burger buffet. Exactly that. Grand Elder, you and I should talk. I'd like your opinion on something you might be interested in. I still have the recorder I got from the military base. He won't refuse. The data inside could turn the tide of this power struggle. That's why he rushed to intercept me. Inside Mothership.
Let's speak plainly. Considering the current situation, do you still plan to side with Xavier, Your Majesty?
Yes. If you hadn't always put me in impossible positions, I wouldn't need to ally myself with Xavier.
To always oppose your policies. It was a short-sighted move on my part.
Thank you for doing me a really thingamaboober, Charlotte. Enjoy your hair tie.
If Your Majesty helps me get rid of Xavier, I will give you my unconditional support.
Sold. It looks like I have a choice, but in reality I don't. For now I have to play along. It's settled then. I don't want to see an heir with the old dynasty's bloodline either. That's literally very conditional. Wait, what? What? What'd I do? I didn't say anything. I'm playing along.
In that case, will you entrust the recorder to me?
No. As expected, that's his real objective. I remain calm and smile. Of course, but the best move is to remove the threat directly. It's better to take a risky gamble than sit and wait. I must meet Xavier. The method I use is of little importance. CEO looks at me, his expression unreadable. His eyes, however, reveal his suspicions. I have the recorder. It's only a matter of time before Xavier appears before me. Give him the audio recording of Xavier eating barbecue. I like that. I take off the necklace I'm wearing. This gemstone is a device we use to communicate. Have it appear at an auction. Xavier will show himself when he sees it. The rest is up to you. CEO silently stares at me. I meet his probing gaze without fear. He grins and holds out his hand.
Your Majesty, I hope we have a good partnership.
Yes, let us get what we want with it. I don't take his wrinkled hand. Instead, I shove the recorder he covets into it. Wait, Xavier eating barbecue or Xavier eating barbecue? That's the real question. CEO announced the auction as per my suggestion. Today, people will bid on the seller's tiding. I touch my neck and remember Xavier's words. I'll find you. It doesn't matter how long it takes. I hope Xavier understands what I'm doing.
Your Majesty, the Grand Elder has a message. He would like it if you stayed put. He has ordered men to attend the auction, and they shall capture Xavier.
Understood. You're dismissed. Afraid I'll ruin his plans, he's restricted my movements. I pace back and forth in the corridor to shake off the unease in my heart. Oh! Oh!
The Celeste tiding is missing! Level 1 alert! Watch out for intruders!
Okay, strutting your stuff. It must be Xavier. Where is he? Hey. Hey, Daddy, how's it going?
You gave away the Celeste tiding I gave you just like that.
Obtaining what you desire requires you to give up something precious.
He'll be here soon. What's the plan?
God, he is good looking. Listen. There's a reason I downloaded this game because of him, alright? Listen. Let me live. Act? Stay away from me, the guards are outside. What are you trying to do?
Stop struggling. You can't escape.
Not the play fighting, please, they're so cute. Did he just Naruto run? What the? Oh, wait, they're so cute. They're literally like kids fighting. What the? We touch tips. I have an idea for a play. The missing crown prince. Wow, that was too quick. That was way too quick. The missing crown prince kidnaps the current empress in front of everyone. What do you think? Oh!
Do that and the Empire's mine. How are you so sure that I won't hurt you?
I think I just cut myself, but it's okay. It's okay. It's worth it. What the? We're secret allies, partners in revenge, and... That's crazy.
Are you insane?
A little bit. Bite him? Oh, we just chomping on him now. Okay. Jesus! I knew you couldn't handle it.
You lured me here and...
Yes! Sorry.
I won't let you walk away.
Choke me! Sorry. Oh!
The queen is over there! Quickly, hurry on it!
From now on, Your Majesty. You're all mine.
Wait! What? Is he my number 3 again? No, there's no way he can go to being my number 1 enemy for basically all of 2025. I think, did he just overtake Caleb? I don't, can't. That means Zayne's lost again. Zayne's my enemy once more. I think he might be third. A starship carries Xavier and me away from the Cloudwell starport. How did you get your hands on a starship?
The founder of Operation Interstellar Gate has the authority to request starships.
Seeing Xavier's calm expression, I can't resist teasing him. You kidnapped me without a second thought, but what you want the most? The recorder from the military base is still in CO's hands.
Didn't you already pull out the data chip from it? Back at the military base, I heard you unlock the hidden slot through the comms.
Oh, thank you for the callback. Good God. I'll have to remove the recorder and decode it later. On the recorder's cold casing, I notice a hidden groove. It matches my necklace's Sylus tiding. This... I examine the necklace closely and find a tiny clasp where the gemstone links to the necklace. I detach the stone and insert it into the recorder. The hexagonal shell unfolds to reveal the data chip inside. You actually knew. Disappointed, I pull out the data chip and pout. Xavier sets the starship to autopilot and moves closer to me.
You've already entered the gate.
I lower my head as he fastens the necklace around my neck. It carries our promise.
Then you're aware. No matter how long it takes, I will find you.
And I will kill you, sorry. Of course, otherwise I never would have risked using this necklace as bait. I look into his eyes. Maybe tonight's the first time we've truly met. All these memories, a past only we remember. This promise spanned 300 years, and on this night,
I kept my word.
Infold won't let me read and won't let me enjoy the moment. This promise spanned 300 years, and on this night, it's been fulfilled.
I kept my word.
My beating heart is akin to the ripples on the water's surface. Stirred by the wind, they're restless and impossible to soothe. This isn't the first time I've seen his face from a distance that's almost negligible, yet right now it feels different. Perhaps these feelings had already sprouted, but before I entered the interstellar gate, I refused to face them. When I saw Xavier 300 years ago covered in wounds, I never had time to hear my own heartbeat.
You said what I wanted the most was the evidence of Sio's crimes. That's not true. What I want the most is a person.
His hand trails down my neck and rests at my waist. Meeting his burning gaze, I raise my hand, press it against his neck, and kiss him. You're bold.
I hope you can forgive me, Your Majesty.
Xavier's warm lips find mine, and his tongue slips between them. Okay, we're just French kissing on main. Okay, interesting. Go for it. Dude, these 4 stars are gonna be diabolical, aren't they? His breaths are akin to fire. They burn away my reason. Is this how you'll ask me to forgive you? Xavier firmly grips the small of my back.
May I be bolder, Your Majesty?
If I said you couldn't, would you listen to me?
Not necessarily.
My back hits the cold control console, but Xavier's warm hand shields me from it. We move as though we're the interstellar gate's opposing currents. Entwined in the emptiness— oh, we're fucking on the console! Okay! Entwined in the emptiness of deep space, we rush and converge towards a singular point. The blinding light is gone. I can only hear his breaths, his emotions, his desire. The world is seemingly reduced to only us. We merge in the silence of deep space. Dude, we fucked in the cockpit? That's crazy. You know what? Absolute cinema. No notes. 10 out of 10 card. Absolute cinema. That's the sound they're making, sorry. I missed a lot, I'm sorry. Let me catch up before we do this. Let it flow into you. Oh, I did. Trust and believe. Why is Rafayel lost? Why are you lying about— why are you lying? Why are you lying about me? Xavier do be climbing our walls. He's climbing something. I'm climbing him later. Def much better than broski energy. Listen, I still do like Caleb a lot. See, this is what I mean when I say I like them all. This is literally what I mean. Because I do genuinely like them all. A lot. Trying to rank them is so difficult. The only ones I know for sure is like Rafayel's number 1 and Sylus is number 2. That's all I know at this point. The rest of them are number 3. I can't pick anymore. Rafayel's last, no, Glub's lying! Alright, welcome back. I know, can they just let me read? Like, what are we doing? Why are they speeding through it? I'm so happy. After, like, the Raf card being quite dark and the Caleb card being quite dark, I'm so happy. I am so happy that this one's, like, soft and cute and gentle. Like, so much nicer. Airspace eggs, airspace eggs, exactly. Tani elephant. What did I do? Did I lie? That's the sound they were making. I'm so happy with this card. Tani, what if you have to pick, like, gun to my head? I don't know. I don't think I could pick between the three. I really don't think I could. There's no way. Like, I like all three. I like Xavier, Zayne, and Caleb equally, I think. At this point. So they're all number 3. Because I like them all a lot. I just like Rafayel way more and Sylus a little bit more. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like if I was to, like, show you what it looks like Raphael's here, Sylus is, like, there. You know what I mean? Like, they're, like, right next to each other. And then the rest of them are, like, one step below that. I don't know. It's really hard to choose. I don't know how anyone can pick one. What do you mean Caleb's card was dark? It was pretty light and silly fun. It was just light, silly, goofy fun with your brother, you know what I mean? Tani the giggle meter, I'm counting. Where am I at? Where am I at? Just silly moments with big bro. Zero controversy or darkness. It was all sunshine and rainbows and I did not get stun locked for 2 hours. That absolutely didn't happen. But this is nice. You know? When you're having fun with your big bro. Exactly. When Xavier took me from the Cloudwell starport, he left Sio a ticket to the Lingering Sword. The Prince's Revenge is a story on the stage and a conflict in reality. Even the longest hatred must end. Likewise, every play must have a curtain call. The final act has arrived. In the dim theatre, I sit in the corner of the front row. Moments before the curtain rises, Sio arrives. His expression has darkened as he stops beside me.
Watch enough plays, and your majesty starts acting as well.
Yeah, I'm a pretty good actor. Watching and performing never had a clear distinction. It's a classic tale, a prince who's been betrayed, a revenge that's long overdue, and an inevitable sacrifice. Everyone can see a reflection of themselves in its tale. Do you agree or disagree?
I don't share your majesty's taste for leisure, but since you insist, I shall sit with you.
He brushes away the imaginary dust from his robe, lets out a cold snort, and sits beside me. This performance is a play within a play. Do you see the king on the stage? His schemes will be exposed to everyone through the play.
It's a vulgar tale.
Despite saying it, I notice his clenched fists and pale knuckles. The spotlight focuses on a young man slowly guiding a middle-aged man onto the stage. The middle-aged man's face is pale, his steps unsteady, knees weak, arms are heavy, mum spaghetti. It's as if each one is draining the last of his strength. The younger man's face is heavy with worry. While whispering comfort, his gaze shows a deep sorrow.
Xavier hast been missing for a year now. My dear brother, thou mustn't keep wasting away. I brought a sedative. Take it first, then rest.
Is there a mistake in the script?
I'm not sure. Let's keep watching.
The scene changes and the apothecary hands a glass vial to the king's brother.
Your Highness, the dosage must be precise. If the poisoning is too obvious, we won't see another day. Perfect measurements shall make others believe he died from the grief of losing his son.
The scene changes again. The middle-aged man's breath grows weaker. With a barely audible sigh, he closes his eyes. Next to him, his brother smiles.
Starting today, the Cosmic Empire is mine to command.
Wait, isn't this?
About the Grand Elder!
Who changed the play's script?
I did, bitch! The theatre falls silent. The actor playing the new king is confused and meets Sio's gaze. Everyone in the audience holds their breath. It's a predictable twist.
What are you trying to do?
Allow me to remind you of your deeds.
Oh, the music. Oh, they ate this card up. This card is so good. The fucking music hitting. Oh. This is good shit. A tall, upright figure walks onto the stage. Reaching the front part of the platform, he stands. Xavier looks down from above, his voice cold and emotionless.
In the original play, the prince suspects his uncle is the murderer, yet he hesitates and never strikes. However, I prefer a direct approach for revenge. So I rewrote the script. You don't like it?
Guards! Where are the guards? Seize this liar at once!
Since I haven't given out any orders, no one moves. Xavier, or rather the prince in the play, takes 2 steps forward. He faces the actor who's playing the prince's uncle, but his gaze moves past him to land on Sio.
The Empire's true sinner is you, Uncle. Have you ever thought about repenting? When you wake from your dreams in the middle of the night, are you afraid?
Oof. The actor on stage says nothing. Instead, Sio's voice plays slowly through the theater's speakers. Though these are his exact words from 300 years ago, we pulled them from the recorder.
After it's done, money, honor, power. I can give you everything you desire.
Sometimes people do be talking too much. And I say that as a certified yapper. Some people be talking way too much.
I don't want to see Xavier or a single member of his expedition make it back alive. It's better if their bodies don't return. Then there will be no proof.
Not no body, no crime. A spotlight sweeps across the stage and lands on Sio, who sits in the audience. He's forced to squint.
300 years ago, you conspired with generals to assassinate the heir apparent. Then you contacted an apothecary to poison the monarch. And today, 300 years later, you abducted the Empress to hide your crimes and seize power. Your crimes can never be forgiven.
Xavier looks at me and waits for my judgment. Sio, as your Empress, I declare that you shall pay for your sins with your life. Xavier draws the sword. Oh man, he is not wasting any time. He didn't waste a second. Xavier draws the sword from his waist, its icy gleam sharp enough to slice through the night. The blade pierces Sio's withered frame. A mix of terror, pain, and relief crosses Sio's wrinkled face, until it breaks into a broken wail. From this moment, evil is buried in the night along with this unfinished play. In the theater? Yeah, there are probably children. What the fuck? News of Sio's execution. They couldn't take him to like a private room. They're just gonna murk him in the theater. Like, what the fuck? The poor grandpa. Bye-bye. Rip bozo. News of Sio's execution sweeps across the Empire like a storm. The details of that night, along with the altered play, are spun into countless stories by the people's imagination. The streets and alleys know of them. Some praise me for ending Sio's plot with a merciless decisiveness. Others praise Xavier for enduring endless trials and bearing every humiliation to honor his fallen comrades with his enemy's blood. In addition to the gossip and tales, the empty seat in the Assembly of Elders creates new ambitions. So long as that blood-stained bone remains up upon the high days, countless people will claw their way towards it. Their hunger is insatiable. The struggle for power will never have a simple ending. You have to make an example of it. I rest in my bed after getting a good night's sleep. I bet you did! I've decided to not worry about the future. Hi! Hello! Good morning! Sunlight filters through the heavy curtains and spills across Xavier's face. Yeah, funny. That got me so good. Not knee-how fine shit. Oh god, I'm crying. That's funny as fuck. Slut. That's crazy. He's sleeping. Let him live. Wore him out. Oh god. Oh, that's funny as hell. Jesus Christ. He's still asleep. I roll over and make the mattress bounce. I bet you do. He doesn't stir. I lean in and blow air at the hair on his forehead. His eyelashes slightly tremble, but his eyes stay closed. His body doesn't move. I reach out and touch his long eyelashes. He stretches out his arm, pulls me back down, and holds me in his embrace. He died.
It's so bright.
I was trying to block the light for you, but you don't appreciate my efforts.
Just close your eyes.
Xavier kisses me to stop me from talking. The bedchamber falls silent again. His lips' softness and warmth are like medicine for my heart. He gently pinches my cheek before letting go.
Sleep a little longer.
I can't. I'm hungry. What are your plans next? Xavier sits up and faces the sunlight. Drowsiness fades. Oh my god, this card is actually the worst one for this. Let me fucking read. Like, what are we doing? Xavier sits up and faces the sunlight. Drowsiness fades from his face.
I plan to leave in a few days. I'll work with the Imperial scholars and install a trail of eternal lights across the space stations. They'll be similar to a chain of stars. Those lights will serve as a guide from the interstellar gate to the Cloud World starport.
You're doing this for your expedition? It's not just a little annoying. It's like, why give me the option for auto if you're just gonna make it auto? Just let me choose when I want to move on. What if I'm reading it at my own pace and I'm a slow reader? Like, just leave me alone. I read quite quickly too. What if you can't read that fast? Just like, think about it. There's a lot of people playing this game. God's sake, just let me choose when I want to move on. Christ. Xavier nods. I put this in my survey every time. Just let me decide when I want to move along. Stop it. Buried in a starship, lost in deep space, their remains will never return home. I hope these lights will guide their souls to where they belong. Come back soon. And before you go, have your identity verified by the secretary. You won't need guards to announce your arrival when you enter the palace then. Xavier raises an eyebrow.
Your Majesty is making an exception for me? Aren't you afraid of the gossip?
I smile, nuzzle Xavier's neck, and inhale his warm, pleasant scent. You're my favorite. Of course I'll make an exception. Like, there, I didn't click it. Like, what if I hadn't finished yet? God! Anyway, that was really cute. That was really cute, apart from infold fucking me in the ass, and not in a fun way. Just let me read! Okay, I'm fine. This was really cute, though. I actually, surprisingly, you know what, I'll say it. I think this might be my favorite one. I think Xavier's might be my favorite so far. It's very, very cute. I like cute, fluffy shit, and they gave me what I wanted. They gave me starship sex, they gave me a time loop, they gave me good lore, they gave me a good plot line, they gave me a good, clear story, they gave me fun kindled, and they gave me soft Xavier smoochies. And you know what? I like it. And I do. I fuck with this card. I fuck with it. I like it. Let's kill him. He didn't die. He finally got the girl. No kitchen burned. I think it's a win-win-win. You know? I still think I like Raf's the best so far, but I appreciate this one a lot. I really like Raf's card. On a replay, I really like his card. I think like Raf's Kindled is one that I will be replaying. For no reason in particular. I think so far spice level, Caleb's is the spiciest. Caleb, I gotta say, like, they are just making him like the sex character at this point. Like, I feel like he is gonna be the freakiest one. But it's weird, like, all his cards now just revolve around them wanting to fuck real bad. That's my one, like, problem with it, is I think for me, as someone who actually doesn't like super sexual things, it's quite, like, it's too sexual. Like, Caleb as a character is just, like, his storyline at the moment is just too sexually charged for me. I will play everything, obviously. I like it. Like, I'll read it, but I think, like, in terms of, like, what I like and how much I like things, I like it a little less, if that makes sense. I don't know. Does that make sense? Like, I prefer, like, softer, cuter things and lore and stuff like that, rather than just, like, full-blown spice. So for me, personally, I think Caleb's is, like, controversy aside, it's too sexually charged for me, I think, at the moment. It can't, like, it's not as enjoyable. I mean, Raf's is very enjoyable because there is some, like, sexual tension, but it's more about the lore and the plot and the storyline, and, like, it's in the background that they're, like, stealing kisses and, you know, whatever the fuck happened in that Kindled. Caleb's is all about them fucking. Which is, like, a lot. I don't know. This one was very cute because it happened at the end, and it was, like, you know, it was a build up to, like, you know, them actually being, like, fully in love, which is just very sweet and nice and wholesome, and I liked it, personally. But again, not, like, I'm not trying to shame anyone. If you like Caleb's card a lot, some people are just more, like, sexually interested in that sort of thing than I am. I just personally, I prefer it to have, like, a... I know it has a point, but I don't know. For me, it's just a lot, I think, at the moment. I still enjoy it, just to be clear. Like, Indulgence Scheme, I really enjoyed the card. Obviously, to be honest, I find super sexually charged things funny. I don't think it's, like, it doesn't turn me on. It just makes me laugh. So I think, like, Caleb's card makes me giggle. And so does this one. It's, like, it's kind of, like, it's so crazy that it did kind of... Like, thinking about it after, it's so crazy and so out of left field that it makes me laugh thinking about it. But, I don't know. I don't know. I liked the Raph thing. I like the Raph card a lot. But I think this one is just, it's fun, you know? I like fun. I'm a fun person. I like fun. I like giggling. I like laughing. I like having a good time. Raph's felt very serious. Caleb's felt very, like, ooh, controversial. You know, this one was just a good old-fashioned fun time with Xavier. And I'm good with that. I'm happy with that, you know? I'm having a good time. Sitting there, in that moment. It's sexually charged and they charge a lot. Boy, do they! I haven't got Caleb's Wish, but I'm gonna not have it as it's not my thing. I'll enjoy the reactions. Well, that's fair. That's fair. I don't mind it because that's also such a yandere thing. I know what I signed up for, and it's written in a way that's not, like, excessive. Rafayel's one? Or Caleb's one? Caleb is a lot. That just happens to be what I'm into, but I'm a freak. No, I mean, like, I don't think you're a freak if you enjoy it. I like Caleb as a character. I think it makes sense for his character to be so sexually driven. Like, if you think about it, he's been, like, suppressing it for so long, where the others, I feel like they haven't had to suppress it in the same way that he's had to. He literally has been forced to hold that shit back for like 25 years. That's crazy. Like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna be blunt, I can't imagine being 25 years old and not, like, jacking it one time. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna go a little crazy. I don't know how people can do it. I feel like you would probably, I would probably go a little crazy, to be honest. Like, you know, I think he's just, like, probably been through a lot, and that's just how he can express himself, maybe? I don't know. Jack it once at 25. That's gonna be the best nut of your life, to be honest. God, I don't know. I don't think he makes you a freak. I think just for me, especially in, like, reacting in a public way, I think, like, a lot of sexual stuff just makes me, like, cringe a little. Not cringe, but just, like, freak out a little bit. But I like it to be fun and silly and goofy. That's why I think Xavier so far is my favorite. Raphael I think he's second at the moment. Caleb's, I think, it's interesting. I'm not a hater of his card. I don't think it's, like, you know, I think it might be, like, a very lost in translation issue, for sure. I think that it's interesting for his character. It's an interesting take on his character. I'll give him that. But I don't know, I have a very, like, open mind to this sort of thing. Again, as long as it's fiction and not in reality, I'll read anything, to be honest. Within reason, of course. But I don't know. This one was just nice. It's just nice. It's just a nice time, you know? Maybe we got lost in translation, maybe I asked for too much. I think this is a song lyric again. Fiction do be good. It do be. We are not doing too bad for time also. It's 10:50. That took me around 2 hours. So I think maybe we can't do Sylus's card. Yeah, because that means I'll finish at 1 in the morning again. So I don't think I can do that. Maybe Sylus's card we'll do tomorrow then. Or Zayne. Whoever you want tomorrow. Whoever's here tomorrow, whoever you want to do tomorrow between Sylus and Zayne, you can pick tomorrow. We could do the 4 stars. We could do... I have Raf and Sylus at the moment, so we could do those. Or we could do the main story. We could do some... I think that... Let me let you vote for them. Okay. I'll give you options. Hold on. New poll. What do? We could probably do 1 secret time and main story, 1 chapter. I think. That might be me being too hopeful, but we'll see. Okay. Main story. Raf, secret times. Sylus, secret times. Yeah, the new ones. Caleb, affinity, 105. Secret times. Okay. I'll let you guys vote. I'll give you 3 minutes, mayhaps. I'm gonna go pee, if that's okay. So I'm gonna run a poll. Not a poll. I'm gonna run an ad and the poll at the same time. And I'm gonna piss. This is for now. Tomorrow we'll do whoever else is 5-star. Either Zayne or Sylus, depending on who's here. Also, if you didn't catch the Raf card and you want to, or the Caleb card, and you want to see my reaction, the VOD is still up, or I'm going to post it on YouTube. So, it's just so you know. Okay? No what? No, I'm not allowed to pee? No what? What's happening? No Raf secret time? Why? Why do you hate me? Okay, I'm going to go pee. Just vote. If you disagree with Key, then just vote. Okay, let me get you some music, otherwise everyone complains. Hold on.
Shadows awake when darkness falls, I'll show the flame I got inside the walls between us fade. Drag far from time and space to my world wild and so dangerous, myself untamed. Let's test the limits, 'cause my secret's out. Everything that's wrong suddenly feels right. Closer, I'll show you. Falling through the night, calling for your light, hiding what I feel. But you pull me near. Hold me close, I'll never let it go. Now we're setting it on fire and we'll let it grow. We come alive, yeah we do it, and every time we do it right. I will tell you what I will do. I wanna be back with you.
What are we complaining about now? Oh, you can't hear it? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, balls. Well, I did my best. I did my bit. You know. Raf secret times? Damn, that it won? Alright. Well. Sorry, Key. Sorry. Looks like it'll be Raf secret times, then I'll let it go again. Listen, I'll do another poll. Can you hear me? Yes. It was just low. No, why? Why don't you want it? Who beat me by 2? I want a rematch. Hey, I'll run it again after Raf secret times. You didn't even do your best. Piss off! Do Raf then Sai. We'll see! I'll run the poll again. I don't care. Listen, I am who I am. Ouch. Wait, what happened? What'd I say? Did I say something? I'm sorry, I say things and I forget what I said. What'd I say? Use every point to my name? No. You're being a baby? Wait, why? Have you not listened to it yet? I'll give you, like, I can message you on Discord when it's over if you want. If you don't want to get spoiled. Listen, I support people who don't want to be spoiled. Always. I just wanted you to save him for last, like a dessert. Oh. I'm just trying to delay Raf because I actually want to be here for it. I'm lurking. I'll post it on YouTube if that helps. Love the lip gloss. Oh my god, thank you! It was £10. It's actually such a steal. If you guys have Boots in your country... I don't know if this is just in the UK, actually. Do you guys have the pharmacy called Boots? Or drugstore Boots? If you do, they have something called number 7. It's not like Chanel or whatever the fuck. It's Boots number 7. It's really surprisingly very good. I think it's called Pink Satin. It's a soft matte... Wait, hold on. Soft blur lip cream. Wait. I don't gatekeep my beauty products. I tell you guys. And I have sensitive skin and it hasn't given me any problems so far. So this is the one. Focus! It's not focusing. But yeah, hopefully. No Boots, but the US has Ulta. Boots is basically like our... I don't know how to explain it. It's like a drugstore here. It's like a pharmacy, but they sell like all the kind of makeup and like that sort of thing. Boots is CVS. Okay, yeah. Maybe that's, I think, I was gonna say Walgreens, but I don't know if it's that similar. Similar to Superdrug. Wait, Charlotte, are you British? A fellow Brit? Well, if you are, it's Pink Satin from number 7. So if you want it, it's very good. I recommend it. Thank you for the... You are? Yo, let's go! Another Brit! Let's go! CVS and Walgreens, I think, are similar. Okay, I don't know. I'm not from there. I don't know. Clap. I'm British, baby. Let's go! Let's freaking go! If you're from the north, then apparently I'm one of the good ones from the south. I've been told that by multiple people from the north. What's time lock key event and is it time sensitive? It is. If you want to unlock it, you have to do it on the day. Otherwise, you end up having to pay like 20 diamonds or something. Like, you have to pay some amount of diamonds to unlock it. So make sure you like just speed through it on the day and get the stuff. You get some cool rewards and such, you know. You're from Northwest past Birmingham? I see. Don't dox yourself. Don't dox yourself. But I see. Okay. Personally, I like Northerners a lot. You guys are very sweet. I don't know when I go here. So, the Brits, they're multiplying. I don't think I have any Brits in my... I think, like, I know British people. Like, Wild, not Tate. Tate's not British at all. Like, Wild, Mimberly, Nate. Those are, like, the 3 British people I know. You can just click through without reading and go back later. That's what I do for all the events and stuff. I just put it on auto, leave it on the side, let it play, and then exit out of it, and then go through it later when I'm ready. But yeah. Well, this was fun. Okay, let's do Raf's secret time. Okay, I have to say, I have been chomping at the fucking bit. When I pulled it the other day, I was like, guys, I'm sorry, can I just listen to it without you? I didn't, for the record. I didn't, alright? I don't know. Apparently, you guys told me yesterday it's spicy. That's all I know, so don't tell me anything, alright? I'm not even gonna look at chat. Let me just experience this, because I'm so excited. I'm, like, disturbingly excited for it. Because I know that Promised Wildfire was crazy. This is gonna be even crazier. There lies pain and destruction, but he is a miracle. Oh. Am I gonna out several more of my kinks today? Let's see. Let's see. Well, okay. I'm locking in. I'm locking in.
I'm not thirsty.
Already a strong
I'm
start.
not hungry either.
Okay.
It's hot.
He's in my ear.
I'm not being blunt. This is called being precise, cutie. Never mind. You can leave me be if you don't want to keep me company. Sulking and soaking in the bathtub are things I can do at the same time. Alone. Huh? What are you doing? You want me to close my eyes? You're acting kinda mysterious, and you won't let me look. What do you have in mind?
He's really like, here.
You'll cast a spell to cheer me up? Okay. But I'm actually easy to please. If you want to make me feel better, I just need some simple displays of affection. Like a smooch or two and...
What a smooch or two.
What else? I want you to come closer. You want me to open my mouth? Well, since you're asking politely, I see no reason to deny your request. Strawberry cake.
Oh, I thought that was something else.
The magic you mentioned. It's just this? Do I feel better? What do you think? You said you wanted to cheer me up, but you're clearly not giving me what I want.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
What kind of thoughts are going through your head right now? Is this gift supposed to make me happy?
I'm fine. I want to start crying.
Why do I feel like you're deliberately trying to upset me?
My mouth is shaking.
So, you enjoy teasing me?
There's tears in my eyes.
Naughty girl.
What did you say?
Does the cake taste good?
There's tears in my eyes.
That look on your face. I guess you haven't truly savored it yet. Since this is a gift from me, I get to decide how it'll be enjoyed. I usually prefer to have a sense of ceremony. A proper sense of ceremony. For example, you need to wrap ribbons around the gift first. Shh. Don't move. I'm the only one who can do that now. You have to do it like that. Yeah. Around your wrist. Beautiful. The bow suits you perfectly. Now your eyes.
No, I'm crying.
Can you see anything through the ribbon? You can't. Good.
I'm crying.
Well, you can perceive me better by using your other senses.
I'm crying. There's no way. Nothing could have prepared me for this.
Your face. You're not used to me being like this.
No.
It's okay. You will be soon.
I'm not even halfway through.
Let's see. What should I taste first?
What the fuck? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm fully.
Bite isn't enough to satisfy me. I'm not a pet who who's at your beck and call. Isn't that right? I won't even bother with looking at things I don't like.
I can't breathe.
As for things I like but can't have, I'll take them myself. Gotcha. You're not going anywhere until this is over.
I'm crying!
A beautiful gift shouldn't be hidden. It's tight. You want me to untie the ribbon? Not yet. Unless you have my permission, you can't move.
I'm shaking.
And you're not allowed to leave me. Why did you cover my mouth? No more kisses.
What is that sound?
How petty. One kiss. It'll feel good. I promise. That didn't work either. Oh, I get it. You want more, huh? Why did you let go? You're tired. Don't worry. You can leave the rest to me. After all, this night won't be ending anytime soon. Open your mouth. We can eat your cake another way.
Shut!
We'll devour it together. The cream is already melting. I can barely keep up.
Shut up!
I'm going to keep moving my mouth. You were teasing me in the exact same way earlier. A climax at one moment, and the next is when you realize how you fell back to Earth.
It just made...
Now do you understand why I was irritated? Yeah. I was too far away from you. The time we spend together, I can never get enough. Even now, I want more. It's hardly enough. I want to dive into the deepest water to reach your innermost depths.
Shit! Not dive in the pussy like dolphins. Stop! Stop it! I have a headache. I have a headache. Help me! Help me! What the fuck? I'm sorry, look. I can't overreact. I can't. I can't do... I was nothing. Nothing. Even if someone had told me exactly to the T what happened in that card, nothing could have prepared me for that. Nothing could have prepared me for that at all. Even if you told me, if someone before this stream had come up to me and said, hey Tani, in the new Secret Times, Rafayel ties you up, blindfolds you. I wouldn't believe you. There are tears in my eyes. And I cried. I cried. An actual tear came out of my eyeball. Oh my god. What the hell? Whatever Sabrina Carpenter said, indeed. I don't know if my hands are fully shaking. My hands are fully actually... My mouth at one point was shaking. I can't believe... What the That's replacing Fiery Undercurrents, I'll tell you that much. That's crazy. I don't know how these are free. Bro, you better be... The infold. This one's directly to... You guys better be fucking... You guys better triple their salary. I'm being so serious. That's crazy. I thought him saying, oh fuck, when you put it in last time was crazy. This one is insane. This one's baffling. I can't process what the fuck I just heard. You want me to do Sylus's next? Do you want me to fucking die on stream? Because it's gonna happen. They'll let the VAs do anything. Well, they bleeped the word bastard in they bleeped the word bastard in Caleb's card. So I feel like even if they do say the word fuck, they'll bleep it. Will you replay it? Can you listen again? No! I'll drop dead. What do you mean, can we listen to it again? This is worse than the fucking Caleb ear cleaning one. I can't do that again. Not in public. I dare you to open Sylus's card. Do you hate me? Can I get a minute? Like... He wanted to eat MC's cake? Yeah, he did. No, I love you. You can get 10 minutes. There are actual I don't even know if you can see it. My eyes are lubricated. I was crying. Real tears. That whole time. Do you see how wet my eyes are? I'm not kidding. I cried, okay? You think I'm overreacting? No! I'm crying. This is not... God. Nothing could have... Literally nothing could have prepared me for that. So you're wet like the ocean? You want me to disclose the status of my nether regions right now? My eyes are wet, that's for sure. Your heart rate went over 120. My resting heart rate's about 60 something. Alright? 80 is like the stress of streaming. Just the stress of being perceived. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday, and now you can save up to £20 per person. I think it doubled. I think my heart rate doubled at one point. Glad you didn't faint. I feel a migraine coming. Oh, and Tani wasn't breathing for a second. Oh, God. Well, yesterday I disclosed my mask kink, right? I did, with Sylus's helmet. I guess I'll disclose another one. Yeah, yep, that's one of them. So, that's fun. That's interesting. Food? No. Not the cake. I don't have a cake kink. Not cake eating. No, the other thing. With the... Don't make me say the word. I don't have a cake kink. Well, Simi has a piss kink, and I don't think that... I bet Caleb's is a piss kink. I'm willing to bet money. I don't have a cake kink. Yes, that's the one. Belle got it. Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner. But listen. That's crazy. Big bro piss kink? That's crazy. Did he ever take the ribbon off? No. He said you're not allowed to move. I said, okay, bet. I don't like moving. That's fine. I can stay right here. For as long as you need. Oh my god. Oh. Can I say now that they watch me because of the dive in the pussy like dolphins bit? Because he said that shit. I don't care. He said as close as he could to dive in the pussy like dolphins. So, infold, if you're watching, shout out. That's crazy. That's crazy. Me with liking feet, it's a joke, obviously. No. Raph must know so many knots, he's a seafarer. Don't make me imagine it. Don't make me imagine it. Because now it's a reality, now I don't know what to do with myself. He is hitting all of them. Like, Rafayel actually is hitting all of them. I chose well. You know what I mean? I chose my man correctly. That's all I know at this point in time. I chose the right man for me. Because from the main story trailer, he's hit another one there too. So, you know what? What if feet is my 2026 goal? What the fuck kind of goal is feet? What does that even mean? I'm not judging you, I'm confused. What the fuck kind of goal is feet? Is it on your vision board? Just the word feet? What does that mean? He wanted to climax, he said it on the card. Yeah, listen. I bet he knows how to do that. It means feet. What does that mean? How can your goal be feet? That's like saying my goal is hand. What does that mean? My goal is nose. Thank you, Simi. I hope you get all the piss this year. All the piss and coconuts. Absolutely correct. It's like, hand. No. Oh, you want me to... Wait, are you trying to get me to show toe? Because that's not going to happen. Ever. Not for free. I know my worth. Alright. You want to see a toe? You pay $100. Titty, $500. It's like Caleb writing MC's name on the wish wall. I just got like an image of me and Renee walking and she's like, you'll never know my secret. 10 years later I look up and it just says feet. Titty worth 5 toes. Exactly. Titty worth 5 toes. You're right. Exactly. $500 per titty, mind you. I know my worth. Okay. Thank you very much. God, that's funny. Who was writing MC's name in snow? Was it Caleb again? Yeah, it was. Oh, God. Not with piss. As you ruined the card and said, oh my god, it's piss. Meteor shower and home system. Let's drain my battery. Actually, yeah, let's drain my battery. Let's check it. I can only check it for like 2 seconds though.
Where did you go? I was looking for you.
For what purpose were you looking for me? You stay away from me. Me writing feet in snow with perfect calligraphy. Let's check it out. You guys can see my house. It's kind of cute. He looks so good sitting there in that outfit. Hi, Xanthi, how's it going? I just got traumatized. Oh, don't. Do you want to see that meteor shower? Okay! Let's go. Let's see. Let's check it out. I guess. This is fun. Wow. Look at that. Wow! Oh, that's pretty! Wait, I want to take a picture. Let me take a picture with Otto. Wow. That's beautiful. Amazing. Perfect. Never been done before. Oh, I got a hidden achievement, apparently. Amazing stuff. Can't see shit right now. Is it over? Nope, okay. Oh, actually, I should probably look at my... I should probably look up here. You guys can't see very well because it's cropped weird, but... Can this flower just get out the way? Oh, that's nice. That's a nice picture. I like that. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. That's nice. That's good stuff. Wow. I wonder if I zoom in real close to Rafayel, can I see it in his eyes? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me cook. Everyone, let me cook. Let me cook. No. He just looks goofy. Okay, cool. They look so, like, awkward. They look like they're standing for the national anthem. You know? I'll show you my house. I can show you my house real quick. Oh, I want to talk weather. Touch me, I don't care. Do it, coward. Do it, coward! You won't. Talk to me about the fucking meteor shower, dude. What the hell? Hello? Okay, apparently we're not allowed to talk about the meteor shower. That's fun. Oh, look at her. Isn't she so cute? I made her look more like me by taking her makeup off. Oh, now it's working. Quick, Rafayel, look! There's a meteor shower outside.
This brings back memories. When I was little, I used to come up to the surface to watch meteor showers. Though, sometimes when I swam up, I discovered that there weren't any shooting stars. I saw sea lanterns that humans had released.
Did you make a wish?
Yeah. The wish I made on those sea lanterns has already come true. As for this meteor shower, we can make new wishes together.
Hearing him talking like this after he just ate me out on main is crazy. Oh, look at her. She's so cute. Hold on. I need to take a picture. Ugh. I love her. Anyway, let me show you my house. I forgot I can move. Raph, move. I need to show the people my house. Rafayel, move. Okay, this is my house. It's very white. It's fine. Here's my table, which has Xavier's flowers, and then a framed picture of Rafayel, because it should. And then here's my little table, and here's Raph's little painting area. Very cute. Very cozy. Here's my desk. No, that's not what that's called. A bookshelf. And then here's my little TV area. I think it's quite cute. And then I can't decorate, just in case anyone's confused. Here's my little dancing area. And then here's my bedroom. I haven't decorated the bedroom much yet, so don't judge it, okay? Don't judge it. You're not allowed to judge it. Are you judging it? Here's my bedroom. I put 2 beds so me and Raf can sleep. And then a little pillow. And then my little pink seat. Where he sits and he looks like he's taking a shit. Just, okay, hold on. Let him sit down. Hold on. Hold on. Watch how they sit and imagine that's what they look like on the toilet. Because that ruined my day. And if I think about this, you have to think about it too. It just... When he pooping? How do we both pick that same pillow? Because we're energetically aligned. Also, I made her look slightly more like me, I think. I think her eyes are too close together. I think that's why she doesn't look like me. I don't know. Also, her face is a lot thinner. I need to tweak her a little bit more. Just a little bit more. But I took all her makeup off and now she looks a little bit more like me. Anyway, that's my house. It's probably drained my battery, so I'm gonna leave. But thank you for letting me know about the meteor shower. Did you get an achievement? I did. I think I did. Sitting on the toilet. Exactly. Did someone say that? I hunch a lot more on the toilet. Well, yes, they would hunch, but I didn't let him sit for that long. I got Stargazing Buddy, and I got Meteor Shower. Wow, beautiful. All right, so let's listen to Sylus's. So I can drop dead, apparently. Right. I'm sure these things will come back, right? Like fireworks and meteor showers and all that. If you miss it, then I feel like it will come back at some point. Right? Right? I hope. It's just a lot happening all at once. I'm a little bit overwhelmed, to be honest. Okay. I'm scared. I'm scared now. His eternal soul watches over my heart. I'm gonna shit myself. It'll be okay. I feel like you're lying to me. Oh, I can collect this. We listen to that. Nice. Good shit. Alright. Do not poop. Not for free.
It never ends.
It's just rain ASMR. Listen, I need that. At this point, I need that.
You're back. There's a problem. Ah. You're concerned about other people's problems. Why are you looking at me like that? Do you want to say something? You'll help me with my problems if I beg you nicely. I don't think I ever said I needed help. As for pinning me to the bed, how does that solve any problems?
Am I tying him up in this one?
This is how you'll take matters into your own hands. Making me beg won't be easy. When you put it like that. Let me see these unusual methods you have in mind. You're only gonna tear open my collar. That's all you can do. Your desire is intense.
Simi.
It's It's not bad, but it's not nearly enough. The lower you go,
So he's making
the
me
more
laugh.
obvious your
That's
hesitation
crazy.
is. Are you scared?
Why would I be scared? Am I blowing?
You only have two hands. You should focus on doing one thing well.
I beg your pardon?
My evaluation.
She's joking it!
You're an insatiable kitten. You're trying to silence me. Oh. You're annoyed
No
whenever I speak.
noise.
But what I'm feeling, it can only be considered an appetizer. My appetite is whetted. But I need more.
Nice. Oh, it changed. Never mind. There's so many sounds.
You're slowing down. You were so impressive earlier. Now you're giving up. Oh. You're tired and want to stop.
Hands are tired. She's just like me for real.
It's too late for that. Now it's my turn. Hold on to me tightly.
I beg your pardon!
What am I doing?
What is that?
Don't give up so easily.
Is he walking?
Didn't you say you wanted to
Is he
hear
walking?
me beg?
Is he walking?
Here's your chance.
Because that's either walking or him thrusting.
Perfect. I have plenty of interesting techniques I want to try. We can experience them one by one.
What kind of expedition are we taking?
This. You aren't saying anything. It doesn't make you curious.
What was that?
Let's try a different spot. You're already riled up. Let me think. The bathroom? You're used to that. The sofa is too boring. Here. A beautiful view.
The window!
Setting the mood.
Him and Xavier are from the same place for real. Oh my god.
I feel it. You're more excited than usual. Cling to me. The spot is good. yourself go and... You're still being rebellious. You deserve a bite. It's more delicious than I thought. Does it hurt? Do you want to bite me back? How badly do you need it? You
Something
have to
just
say
got
it out
unzipped.
loud.
Oh god.
Tell me. Say. I want it.
This is too much. This is too much.
I heard you. Good girl.
Oh, what the fuck? What the? No. Not the white it.
It doesn't hurt. Good. Yes, just like that. Do you know how irresistible you look when you surrender to your desires? It makes me ravenous. I want to devour you one bite at a time. This all of you. I thought you said you wanted to hear me beg. Please, won't you satisfy my hunger?
Okay. 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 Cool. Good stuff. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I don't want to imagine them looking at everyone's reactions. I do not want to imagine either of these two men observing me in this. No! Ever! No! Well... Not 3 drink water you thirsty hoes in a way. That in a row. That's crazy. Well. To be honest, Sylus is not, Sylus affects me less because that's not a dynamic that I'm necessarily into. So it's affecting me less than Raph. Make no mistake, there's still tears in my eyes. You want proof? I'm not afraid. It's still wet. Still wet. You want to check Caleb's 105? You want to kill me? Alright, fuck it, let's do it. Why not? I'm here. I'm here. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? What do I have to lose? Without telling me anything else about any of the cards, like, don't tell me anything about any of the cards. Nothing, okay? Don't tell me anything about Caleb, nothing about Zayne, nothing about Xavier, okay? Don't tell me anything. Just tell me, just the name, not why. Who should I unlock next out of the 3? Because I like them all equally. I'm gonna get all 5 of them anyway. So who's should I unlock in the next couple of... Caleb? Okay. To be clear, we're not listening to Caleb's new card because I don't have it. I don't know. I don't know anything about the other cards. Please don't answer. But I don't know anything about any of the other cards. I don't know anything. I didn't even know that they were spicy. No, we're not doing wetlands. I don't have it. I only have Raph and Sylus. That's it. But don't tell me anything about any of the other cards, please, because I don't want to get spoiled for them. Because listen, nothing could have prepared me for Raph. The experience is better if I know nothing going into it. Sylus, I think, was pretty tame, to be honest. I have to be honest, like, at least for me, who's not into, like, being the mummy dom, as it were. I'm not really, it doesn't really, like, affect me as badly as Raph's did, but, that's still crazy that happened. So far, I'm getting Caleb and Zayne. So... But no, this is Caleb's Affinity 105 that I unlocked recently. I'm conflicted because I think I want you to save Caleb's for last, but also I'm impatient. Okay. What's GVJ? Back. Okay. Key, who out of... Without telling me why, Xavier, Zayne, or Caleb, who should I do next? Fiery Embrace, let's go. Caleb? I feel like, you know what, I do think Zayne's is gonna be the freakiest. Because it usually is. Zayne's a fucking menace to society. Alright. Xavier's also a menace to society. You know what, I think saving Zayne for last is always a good idea. To be honest. Alright, let's do Fiery Embrace. I need Silent Poem. Silent Poem is a card, like, I need. Like, I need it, actually. Oh god, why did I pick this picture? I played myself. This was a choice.
Why do you have an elaborate setup here? There's a cart filled with tools. Are you sure you're not planning to open your own spa?
Hey, big bro. Sorry.
So, this is Otto's head-to-toe wellness package.
He is in my spine right now.
I thought you wanted to show me how strong you've gotten from your intense training by giving me a massage. Using tools is cheating, you know. Okay, I get it. You're a capable hunter who's very thorough. I can undress myself. Thanks for offering, though.
You don't ask for massages, you say yes when someone offers you nasty, man. Oh,
What do you
God.
need me to do exactly? The way you're holding that massage board while telling me to lie down. I feel like a piece of meat on a cutting board.
Yeah, you'd like that, wouldn't you? You freak. Freak in nature. Freak nasty!
I see a special little brush is involved.
You a
This
freak.
is peppermint oil.
She's definitely getting the meat. Sure is.
It tickles. Only a little bit, though. Are you really eager to see my reactions? Being ticklish isn't a weakness. But peppermint oil is too cold. Maybe it's time to try a different tool.
He's got the most fuck me voice out of all of them, I think. He's crazy. His voice in Secret Times is crazy.
Why hands? What happened to all those fancy tools?
It's not about the size of the brush, Caleb. It's the motion of the ocean. Shut
Did
up.
my comment about cheating get to you? I don't believe it.
How is she? I was gonna say something so fucking inappropriate. Oh god.
What a silly question. Your hands are better than any
I can't even believe that went into my head. Simi, I'm gonna text you what I was gonna say. That's fucking crazy.
Are this warm. And they wouldn't meet my expectations like this. You just started. Why are you already fishing for compliments?
I can't believe that thought entered my brain. It's so fucked up.
I need more than that.
Oh god.
You're using pressure to prove a point. This spot is particularly tense. Let's say you have a point there. I probably haven't been stretching enough. This doesn't feel like any massage technique I know. You're offering to help me stretch.
I mean, it sounds like I'm jerking him off, to be honest.
I shouldn't have done that. Do you want me to show you the proper way to stretch? It's easier to see face to face. Here's your starting point.
That. This sounds so vulgar.
Loosening up these chest muscles is important.
Is he loosening up my chest muscle?
You can go lower if you want.
Oh, okay, no. We're not. Okay, good. Thank God. That's just called groping, Caleb. That's not...
You're a quick learner.
Guys, I think I'm...
Technique. You're being rough.
I think I'm joking his peanuts. I'm joking his peanuts.
You don't need to cover my eyes. I know you're blushing. Even if I can't see, I still noticed your scent. I've been using your favorite body wash.
Oh, that's this car!
It was when you were away for that intensive training course. We couldn't even talk on the phone or do video calls. You're asking what I'm trying to imply.
He was joking his peanuts. Stop it.
You already know. I like asking obvious questions, yeah. But you're the one who always indulges me. You already know the consequences of doing that, don't you? Whatever you're imagining, it'll be far more intense.
Oh my god!
And much more passionate.
He's in my it. You know, the one thing I have to say I find kind of funny about Caleb's kisses is not only does he pop, he says moi. I think it's very cute. I do. I think it's cute. That's crazy. So we were up joking his peanuts. That's crazy. Oh my god. I feel like I needed Xavier as a palate cleanser to the rest of this. Should have done these first. He needs a massage. He needs some milk. God. Well. Well, there we have it, guys. It's midnight. Fucking A. Well. Here we are, guys. Here we are. Together. We did this. I think you can end it here. I think I can end it here. I think I'm good. I will be listening to Rafayel's again on repeat tonight. Thank you so much for your concern. That's crazy. You know what? That card's for me. That one's for me specifically. I'm choosing to believe that. I'm choosing that Raf card. It's for me. And I'm happy about that. Fucking hell, I'm just gonna break everything in the vicinity, apparently. God, what a beautiful time we live in. I was born in the right generation, you know? All the horrors aside, the fact that I'll probably never own a house, you know? All of that aside, you know? I am glad to live in the era of Love and Deepspace. What a time. What a time to be an adult during the era of Love and Deepspace. What a time to be alive. He was joking it with shampoo. No, he was joking it with body wash. He was just cleaning his dick. vigorously. He's gonna bust immediately. He's never been touched in 25 years. Exactly, dude. That's crazy. Maybe he has. Maybe he hasn't edged himself for 25 years. Who knows? Should we ask him? Let's ask him. Next time it comes up. So tomorrow I will be here also. If you want to come hang out, we'll finish up. I'll try and do 2 cards tomorrow. I don't know. You don't jork it with body wash. If it goes in the urethra, it can give you an infection. Yeah, but you just be careful then, don't you? It's easier for you to not get an infection as a man than a woman, let's be honest. Listen, if you put the wrong thing in the slightly wrong place as a woman, you're gonna get an infection. At least with a dude, you can just cover it. Then you get to go. I guess he wouldn't know. He wouldn't know that. You know? But yeah, tomorrow I'll be here again. We're gonna do either Sylus or Zayne's 5-star card. We might try and do both and then do main story on Sunday. I think that's like my goal, but we'll see. We'll see. It depends what time I can start tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. But that's it for today. I'm tired. This has been a lot. This has been a lot, bro. Oh my god. Holy fuck. That's totally fine. Listen, you never have to say like, look, I appreciate you being here when you can be here, but if you can't be here, that's totally cool. Listen. Everybody has lives. You know what I mean? You're a trooper, thank you. We all are. I think we've all survived something today. But Xavier's card was really cute. I think at the moment, Xavier's card is a 5-star. 5-star? It is a 5-star. Xavier's card is number 1 at the moment for me. Raf's is number 2. Caleb's is number 3. It's very well written. It's just, it's a lot and I need to process it. I'm gonna replay Caleb's card tonight and try and like understand it. And then maybe my ideas will change. So have a think, whoever's gonna be here tomorrow, have a think if you want Xavier, Sylus or Zayne. I'll try and do both. I don't think I'll get stun locked on either of them, hopefully. I think I knew Caleb's was gonna be the most controversial just because I've seen his name a lot. And now I know why. I don't think the others are going to be as controversial. I will say, just to close it though, I put a good TikTok. There's a TikTok creator I quite like. She shares like good cultural insights to the game. And she has some decent takes, I think, on like, at least on the 2 Caleb ones I've seen. They're really good. Explaining like his trope and explaining why it's like, why it is there, because I think a lot of people on the West just saw it and were like, oh, what the fuck, which is so valid. But she explains it like in terms of the actual cultural trope that they're playing into, and I thought it was quite well spoken. She explained it very well. So if you want to check it out, I put it in Love and Deepspace General. Thank you for the follow, immovable object. Have you met an unstoppable force today, mayhaps? I appreciate the follow. Welcome in. I hope you had fun today. But she also explained another thing, which was about how the game is probably going to get more controversial going forward. There are a lot of tropes that happen in, apparently, I am not from China. I don't know a lot about Chinese culture and Chinese media. We'll be reacting to Secret Times. We did Rafayel's new one, Sylus's new one, and Caleb's 105 Affinity. I don't know anything about Caleb, Zayne, or Xavier's new ones, but if those 2 were anything to go off, I think I'm gonna have a heart attack, frankly speaking. But welcome in. How's it going? How are you doing today? We're just about to wrap up, unfortunately, but I think everyone has their own tropes. I think so too. I think so. Basically, the way she was explaining it is that Caleb's trope is actually quite common in Chinese media, of like the forbidden love type thing, and specifically between like siblings, which is kind of crazy, but it's crazy to us. And she was explaining that how in the West it's crazy because it's something that happened often in royalty, and like it's a little too real, so for us it becomes like very, very taboo, because it's like, oh, this actually happened in like Western history, whereas there I guess it didn't happen as much. I don't know, that's how she was explaining it. Again, I'm not the person to ask about like Chinese culture, Chinese media, so I don't know. All right. But the other one that she told us her other TikTok. Sorry, I'm tired at this point. Her other TikTok was that she was saying, again, I posted these, so she you know, you can hear her say it way more eloquently than I'm doing right now. But that the game might get more controversial because a lot of like old Chinese period dramas have a lot of like very taboo topics in them. So should they ever, you know, venture into like, I think people are speculating one of the Maltese is going to be set in ancient times. Should that happen, the potential for there to be something more triggering might pop up. So, you know, a lot of people are saying you should kind of decide how you're going to move forward with the game. Me personally, I have to say, I don't get triggered that easily. I tend to view fiction as just fiction. As long as people aren't doing this sort of thing. Listen, as long as, look, if someone's fucking their brother in real life, I'm gonna be like, the fuck you do? Like, that's not good for you from a genetic perspective. Your kids are gonna turn out weird. But in fiction, I am the type where I can read anything and it won't bother me because it's fiction. But, you know, I think it's worth saying that if things do bother you, if you are potentially triggered by stuff in fiction, it's worth thinking about how you're going to move forward with the game in the future. Whether it's worth, you know, if something is potentially controversial in a trailer, it might be worth watching the card for yourself on YouTube before buying it, or throwing materials at it, just in case, you know. You wouldn't want to get a card, spend money on a card, and it turns out that, like, you don't like it, because you can't return it. So, you know, I think it's worth saying it, it's worth throwing it out there that, like, the game might get more controversial. They're probably not gonna stop that, because, you know, it's fiction, it's tropes, it's things that are very common in media. I mean, you know, you read a lot of, like, I read a lot of Japanese media. There's a lot of stuff in there that's potentially triggering to people in the, you know, who aren't used to it. So, I think it's worth, you know, if something is controversial in a trailer, maybe, you know, watch it for yourself on YouTube before throwing materials at it. If you're like me, nothing really triggers you, then do whatever, you know. But yes, that's the only thing I will say. So, listen, whether you liked Caleb's card or not, just reevaluate how you want to deal with those sort of themes in the future. The game is not 18 plus for us. I don't think it, to be honest, in the UK, a lot of stuff goes. A lot of stuff flies. I think in the UK, 18 plus is only reserved for, like, porn. Visual porn. I'm pretty sure. I've seen a lot of shit in, like, rated 15 things. I think in the UK it's even rated 12. So, I don't think you should play it unless you're over 18. That's my take. I don't think people who play it who are under 18 are mentally prepared for it. And I'm saying that, listen, I'm saying that as someone who's played a lot of shit, alright? I played Mystic Messenger when I was 16. I probably shouldn't have. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's appropriate, personally, for younger people, but, you know, you tell kids not to do something, they're gonna do it anyway, so it is what it is. I think it's bad to expose anyone under 18 to this for, like, so many reasons. I agree, but I also know, I remember being a kid, like, I was on Tumblr at 12 reading smut, so I think if they're curious and they want to seek it out, there's so many ways for them to seek it out, also on YouTube and stuff like that too, so, you know. I don't know how you would prevent that happening, but it is crazy though. I mean, like, that Raf Secret Times, I don't know how I would deal if I heard that at, like, 18. I don't know. I got my sex ed at 11 online, but that shouldn't have happened, you know what I mean? Yeah, no, I get what you mean. Listen. I think it's important because of gambling, too. I think the gambling is the worst thing. Or ban people who are under 18 from being able to gamble. Because that's just not good for them. But, hey, that's neither here nor there. We can't decide that at the end of the day, so, you know. This is nothing compared to romance stories I read as a tween. I read 50 Shades of Grey when I was 12, so I don't really... Actually, how old... Before I give you fake information, what age was I when I came out? 50... I think it came out in 2012, right? Shades of Grey. Came out in 2011. Yeah, I was 12 when I read it. I got paid £50 to read it. And I read it at the age of 12. So. I'm not the one to tell you what you should and shouldn't do. But, do I think it's good? No. But, sweet, good gig, yep. Listen, easiest $50 I ever made. Someone was like, you won't read it. And I was like, yeah, bet, I'll read it. I read it. My friend brought it in for, a book report. And she got asked to leave the room. That was crazy. She brought it, we had to pick a book to do a book report on. I brought Percy Jackson, so you have an idea of how old we were. I brought in Percy Jackson, my friend brought in 50 Shades of Grey, and she got taken out of the room by the teacher, and that was very funny at the time. I understand why she did it. Now I'm older, now I'm like, oh, I get why she took her out the room, because that's kind of crazy, but it was hilarious. But hey, easiest $50 I ever made. I would have liked to hear her book report. I mean, you know what? It was pretty good. She got like credit to the teacher. She let her cook for a while. I think I vaguely remember doing a report on Lana Del Rey at some point with the same teacher. But I think I was like 16 at that point. So I think it was like a little bit better. But I referenced the song Gods and Monsters. Which, one of the lyrics, if you don't know, is, in the land of gods and monsters, I was an angel looking to get fucked hard. So that was a very crazy thing for a 16-year-old to bring in. But credit to the teacher, she let us explore our creativity, so you know what, shout out. But that is what it is. Yeah. Well, I don't think I referenced it. I think I just talked about how I thought that her lyrics were interesting because it shows like the realities of Hollywood as like a young I don't know, I was pretty good at writing essays back in the day. There's something like about the reality, like the dark realities of Hollywood as a young woman trying to navigate the world. I vaguely remember just doing a report on Lana Del Rey. And that was one of the songs that I referenced. If I can ever find it, I'll probably... But I think I threw a lot of that stuff out. But hey. That teacher was pretty cool, what can I say? Your innocence was gone by 12? Listen, I grew up quick. My innocence was gone way sooner. The reading of it, I think I was reading, like, fanfic that was worse. I think I was writing fanfic that was worse at that point. I don't know. We grew up pretty... I think my generation ended up growing up pretty quickly because we had the internet young with no restrictions. Like, there was no the internet was new. I'm not that old, but the internet was fairly new, so, like, no one really knew how to, like... You know, the same way that AI now doesn't have many guidelines and restrictions on it, unfortunately. The internet in general back then didn't have a lot of parental controls or, like, locks or, like, even you need to be 18 to enter this website or anything like that. So you could just do whatever the fuck you wanted. You could type boobs.com and get sent to a porn site. So, you know. Crazy time back then. Crazy time to be alive. Teens go through puberty, wish they had more guidance. I think it's, you know what, personally, I think it's important to learn about it, because I think if you just tell people honestly, this is what it is, they're less curious and they're less likely to seek it out on their own. So, what happened to your abilities of writing essays? I got gifted kid burnout syndrome and don't want to do it anymore. That's what happened. I wrote too many and now I'm tired. I probably could if I wanted to, but I don't want to, so. But no, I think sex education is important, but, you know, I think that's a reason that a lot of us turned out alright. Like, I'm not the type who's gonna seek stuff out because I've never heard of it before. I think I got my first sex education class when I was like 7 or 8 years old in school, and they taught us, like, sex is how babies are made, and we were all like, okay, cool. And they were like, you know, boys have a penis, girls have a vagina. And we were like, okay, cool. It just becomes like a normal thing. And it's like, okay, well, that's how babies are made. Interesting, you know? I think it's important to teach kids stuff. Because then they're less likely to be, like, learn it from an older brother or older sibling or something, or like an older friend at school, and be shown a bunch of weird shit. So that's normal sex ed. That's the age you're supposed to start. You mean Pina and Bagonga? Exactly. Bet that teacher with the 50 Shades moment didn't see book talk kids in their future. You know what? I often think about that teacher and I'm like, I wonder what she's doing now. She was cool as hell. I used to want to be an author when I was younger. When I was like around that age, I wanted to be an author really bad. So I read a lot. And I would go to her and I would say like, oh, I would like print out what I'd written. Like my creative writing, like books I'd written in my own time, and I would print it out and I would give it to her and I'd be like, can you read this and tell me what you think? And you know what, like she's like, now I think about it, I'm like, she's probably so busy because she was a full-time teacher, probably not getting paid that much, and then here comes a kid who's like, can I give you more work? But God bless her, she used to like read the whole thing, write notes, like detailed notes on like, this is really good, but like this isn't very realistic, so if you want it to be realistic, like you should change it to this. Then she was super cool, and like she was like, oh, I'm gonna start like a creative writing group and I really think you should join because you have a lot of skill. Like she was I think the only teacher I ever had who was really like encouraging. I never really had a teacher that was encouraging other than her. But I don't know where she is. Like, if you Google her, you can't find her anymore. So I'm like, I don't know what happened to her. Sometimes I think about reaching out to my school and being like, do you have her contact? So I can just, like, send a thank you email or something. But I don't know. She's very sweet. If you teach them some form of sex ed early, statistically you decrease the chance of them being preyed upon. I agree. In case anything does happen, they have the vocabulary to ask for help. I agree 100% because I don't know if it's the same all across the UK, but like I went to a public school or like a state school when I was young, and then I went to a private school when I was a teenager. Before anyone starts, scholarship. But they taught us every single year about sex education. They taught us about eating I went to an all-girls school, so it was like they were very careful specifically about eating disorders. Simi, scholarship, what's not clicking? But they taught us about specifically eating disorders because we were an all-girls environment. Obviously eating disorders can affect anybody, but specifically in an environment where you got like a lot of teenage girls together, it can get very dangerous very quickly. So they were very specific to teach us about eating disorders, about drugs, about alcohol, about sex. And from a young age, we learned about everything. Like, you know, we had posters all around school about how homosexuality, like even if you've been taught, because a lot of the kids who I went with, they were from like very rich conservative families. They might have not been taught that like certain things are okay, like being gay, or, you know, they might not, the area I grew up in wasn't very diverse, so, you know, a lot of people, I was the first Indian person that they had ever met. So it's like, you know, these things, I think it's important to teach kids about it young so that they can have an understanding of the world and just grow up in a way that's slightly more, you know, they become a little bit more well-rounded and like more open-minded. And like specifically I'm thinking about like, you know, from a young age, we had posters all over school that said it's okay to be gay, which might seem like very silly, but back at that time, back in the day, from like 2010, that wasn't a thing that like was it wasn't as like popular a sentiment as it is now, of like, you know, it's okay to be gay. Pride Month wasn't really like as widely, I didn't even know what Pride Month was until I got older. So I think it's good because I think that's a big reason why I am very open-minded, and like, you know, a lot of people at my age specifically, they learned all of that way later than I did. So I don't think it's a popular sentiment now either. It's definitely more accepted now though than it was in 2010, I think. Or at least more widely, like there's more education about it now, which is good. Thank you for the follow, A4K4G, welcome. Thank you. I hope you're having fun today. But no, I think it's important to teach people about it because I think the lack of education makes you ignorant. I think ignorance just stems from being uneducated. And I don't think there's anything wrong with admitting that you're uneducated about certain topics. I'm uneducated about a bunch, you know. But no, I mean, like, back when I was in primary school, like, so that's like when you're 5 to 11 in the UK, gay was an insult back then. I mean, I know it still is now, but like, it was like a popular one, like much like the R word. That was also like a common thing that people just said. And no one knew why it was wrong. It was only when I was older that someone explained why that word is so bad that I was like, oh my god, like, I can't believe that's something that people are just saying. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. But if you don't learn that that's a bad thing, there's no way to just, like, have that innately known in your brain. If you're raised around people who think it's okay to act a certain way, like, if you're raised in a very racist environment, how are you gonna know that being racist is wrong? I think it's important to be taught that. And you might seem like, isn't this common sense? And, like, even at work, we have to do sensitivity training about diversity, inclusion, all of this stuff. And I was thinking while doing it, I was like, isn't this common sense? And then I realized, like, I'm coming from the perspective of someone who's Indian, queer. Like, to me it seems common sense, but to other people it might be like, you know, that's not how they were raised. So I think it's important to teach people about it, even if it seems stupid to teach someone it. I think it's important to have like a, okay, this person is ignorant because they're uneducated. Try to educate them. If they're clearly unwilling to be educated, that's just a them problem. They gotta figure it out. I don't know. That's just someone I wouldn't engage with at that point. Most of the previously racist people I meet say that the thing that made them not racist was being exposed to people outside their community and realizing how narrow their worldviews were. Exactly. And that's a form of education, of just like, you know, because you might be taught that, you know, there's like a, I can't even put it in my mind, like put it into my mind, but like the things that they're taught from a young age of like other people being less than because of something they can't control, that's something that's unfortunately normal to them. So it's not until they meet people who are different and realize, hey, you're just like me, that then it clicks to them, oh no, I was taught the wrong thing. So I always think that this sort of education is, it's very important. I don't know how we got onto this topic. How did we get here? Shouldn't you go to sleep soon? I should. I don't have anything tomorrow because it's a weekend, thank God. But yes, I should probably leave. But thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate you very, very much. We yapped. We did. We have to get a yap session every day. Was it a good one? I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know. Hopefully it was good. No Tani stream without a Tani gen. Absolutely correct. But that's life, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate you guys very, very much. I will be back tomorrow, so you have a think who you want to do first, Sylus or Zayne. If we have time, we'll do both. Sunday, I think we'll start main story. I think. This was a good night. It was a very bricked up night. I'm gonna go doodle. I'm gonna go do my daily doodle. Who should I send you to? Who should I send you to? Is Tate still alive? I don't think so. Oh! But you know who is? I'm gonna send you over to Wild, so go say hi, go be nice. She's playing Rocket League, so go enjoy. And I will see you guys tomorrow. If you can come, that's fine. If you can't, that's totally cool. I'll post everything on YouTube, so don't worry. Let's try to have art prompts. Done. I'll make the calendar today. I got you. Alright, thank you guys so much. Have a great rest of your day. And I will see you guys later. Peace out. Bye!